Let's give them something to talk about.
Something to talk
Let's
about.
give them something to talk about. Let's talk about quilts.
I can talk about quilts all day long.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, Tammy and I, we got you. We got you. What are we making today, William? We're gonna make a quilt together.
Yeah, I need some. I know I need singing lessons. The older I get, I was waiting for my voice to drop, and it happened finally in my 40s.
Oh,
Brandon, hello, hello. How's it going? Mona,
Hey, Brandon.
hello. Great to see you,
Mona.
Mona, again. Hello, hello.
Hi, Mona. Again. The other Mona.
Dre, hello. Great to see you, Dre.
These are some cool emojis.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with talking. You know what? I grew up around, an older generation, and someone I knew used to always say, there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself as long as you don't lose all the conversations.
Yeah, when you ask yourself what you were talking about, that's really that's a sign you should have stopped like 20 minutes before.
Yeah. Hey, Jennifer. Hello. Jean, great to see you. Yay.
Hi, Denise. Hi, Jennifer.
Test.
Denise, hi, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's doing well. And you know what? Because I always forget, to anyone who watches in the future, you guys are amazing. And I thank you. The replay crew is real. And I thank you. And I truly appreciate everyone who watches the lives and people who watch it after. You guys make this channel what it is. And I don't say it enough. So hello.
Hey, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Long time no see.
Katie. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon. So
that's amazing.
So I may or may not have gone back to Savers.
Oh, really?
Did you find a quilt pattern?
No, they you know what? I'm gonna tell you, people sew in Nevada, in Arizona. You can buy, like, every time I've gone to Arizona, I found a ton of sewing stuff in thrift stores, Goodwills. People hold on to that stuff here. In California, people hoard sewing supplies.
Well, hoard away, guys. But you know what? I need to share the love once in a while, okay?
Yay, hello.
William can find it.
Hey, Linda, welcome in.
Whenever I go out of state, I find a much more sewing oriented things.
Well, we need to go out of state more often then, please. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah. I want a vacation too, guys. Come on.
Let's go on vacation.
Pay for my ticket. I will have flown by this time next month. Yeah.
Have you been? I have gone, I think, to the end of the internet on how to find tickets on air flights and everything like that. Like I have researched till my heart's content, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
So Denise is asking how's Tom today. He's doing a lot better. At his appointment, I can't take the stitches out yet, but he's doing a little bit better. And he's talking better today too. So we're on the uptake.
Yeah.
I just saw Mona's comment. And if I missed you, hello, welcome. This is a t-shirt. I need this t-shirt in a hammock between two palm trees.
All right, Mona, where are we going? We can be separated, but where are we going?
We need the triple play of those t-shirts. You, Jess, and I all need those t-shirts.
Yeah.
Absolutely need those t-shirts.
Well, did you see my t-shirt today? Because I get paid to
be. You know what?
So I told them the next time I go to Vegas, I'm going to wear this.
Okay, just some friendly advice.
That needs to be our Monday night uniform, and you need to send me one.
Just some friendly advice, because it's funny and it's hilarious. It will send the wrong message in that town. That's
exactly what we're going for.
On Earth, you don't want to wear that shirt. That is the one town. You can wear that in Omaha. You can wear that in Natchez, Mississippi. In Vegas, that would send a different.
Okay, when's the last time you were in Natchez, Mississippi? Because you weren't saying it right.
I was 20. It was
Okay,
like
so we're like
22 years ago. 23.
so you're not pronouncing it right. It's Natchez.
So are you saying that you couldn't handle this shirt?
I could handle it, but I'd have to be like people. Man, just oh man.
Well, okay, if Jess and I are both walking around with that shirt. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to
You
film
get double the
Paladin.
offers from strange people.
Hey, I'm trying to make money for you.
So Jess has the I get paid to be here. I have the I get paid to be here. Paladin needs like I pay them. Like, you know, I pay like I pay them to be here.
Yeah.
That would save it, right?
Yeah. It might. I just thought it was a cool t-shirt. So I'm like,
It's a cool t-shirt.
And-
You'd get some interesting offers if you wear that shirt, says Katie Krabs. Yeah.
I won't do anything. Let's
All
just
I'm saying.
No.
That's
Just
all
saying.
as a friend. Friendly advice. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sturdy lounge show. I like that room. I recognize that room.
Yeah.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Good.
I'm making a bigger mess than I had yesterday.
Hey, that's progress though.
Yeah.
That's progress from Sunday when I saw it. What was that? Oh, that was yesterday. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, everything is up off the floor now, but it's just on the table but it's getting better. I've got another load coming tomorrow, so I'm trying to get this stuff put where I want it, and then I can start over again tomorrow.
Oh, Denise, you're so funny.
Oh, goodness. No.
Keeps
You know what's
moving.
really
Oh,
Do you know what's really funny? When Jess and I walk around together, we stick out so much it's not even funny. And I'll tell you why. It's because we're properly clothed.
Because he's wearing a cowboy hat.
No, we look like the authorities. We do. So when you and I walk around, people like we look like the adults in the room
I mean,
compared to everybody else.
you look like humans versus the people that are down on Panama City Beach, you know, working on their tan.
I've been taking notes. I was like, the next time I go, I know what to wear.
We dress like adults. No,
Like-
we
Less the better. Sequence all up, up and down. Absolutely. I've been Pinteresting stuff. I'm like, I got you.
Oh my gosh.
And what William needs to do is get those flyers that sell prostitutes on the street. And
Hey, my son,
in.
I am so like sometimes I'm like I raised you right, boy. I had some of those. Someone handed it to me in Vegas, and I put them in my pocket. I have them a bunch above my washer. My son walked in here, and he's like, "What are these? Where did you get these? And where do they hand these out? This is nasty." And he threw them in the garbage.
Good for him.
I
Oh,
raised him properly. I raised him, but he,
Well, just one section of the strip where they just start handing them out, and there's like 6 of them on each corner, and he just takes and puts it in his pocket or whatever. But I'm like, ew.
I'll tell you honestly, I feel sorry for people because someone gets paid to stand there and do that and hand those out. I
Yeah.
feel sorry.
oh,
For
they're getting paid good though.
We're gonna
They're
one of my
absolutely
children
getting paid good.
makeover, so I understand the mess. I was gonna bring that up, Cynthia.
Good.
Are you? So is that your sewing room that you're in right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at all that
Yeah.
space.
It's my sewing and paper crafting room. So it's basically my craft room. And I've never had a craft room before. This is my first one ever. So I'm like overwhelmed on figuring out how I want things organized.
Oh,
And-
I can answer that. Sorry.
Actually, Jess is a part of a group of plucky kids that are trying to save the planet, and they have different rings. And every time they put their rings together, I come out of the ring. Captain
Oh my
Sewing!
gosh.
Wind, water, fire, heart.
The Wonder
Oh,
Twins.
I be the heart.
You are heart. I told you you're
I'm
the
definitely
camera.
wind. It's in my name.
Yes.
In my name.
See?
Hey, Denise, we hang out 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
We're here 4 nights a week. This is when we hang out, girlfriend.
I have to drive my mom tomorrow to pick up pies. She never ordered.
Oops. How disappointed is she going to be, Mona?
I hope she's going to be able to get them.
It's really funny. That Mona kind of said this. My mom walked up to me today and she's like, "We're having apple pie and peach cobbler for Thanksgiving." And I said, "Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, ma'am." No, because usually she'll make a sweet potato. It's like tradition in my family to make sweet potato or pumpkin. But my son, we go to this one grocery store and they sell pumpkin pies.
Yeah.
And so we've been eating pumpkin pie all year long and we're all done. Not one of us wants a slice of pumpkin pie. So it's going to be a cobbler and apple kind of year this year.
So by the time I come in January to Road to California, provided it still works out that I get to come, I need to bring pumpkin pie then because you guys will all be over the exhausted pumpkin pie by then.
Hey, great to see you, Susan. Hello.
Hey, good to see you.
Much like turkey legs, all of these things that used to be a delicacy, my son would cook them throughout the year, and now I'm over it. I am over it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for pumpkin pie. I'm one of those weird ones that I don't care for the traditional Thanksgiving meal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And my mom would always have some kind of fruit dessert for me, whether it was peach cobbler or cherry pie or banana pudding, just something fruit. That's what I prefer for my desserts.
Oh, cool.
When I was a kid, we used to go to Knott's Berry Farm every 3 or 4 months. And for people who don't know, in LA, Knott's Berry Farm was an actual farm. And so they sell every pie you could possibly think of. And when you go in their main cafeteria, it's fried chicken and corn is the main meal in there. Like it's real down home food. And that's where my love for pie started. Was going to Knott's Berry Farm because it would be like they'd literally put out in front of you.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And now I'm craving every pie. I am Yogi Bear and Foghorn Leghorn wrapped in the.
Oh gosh, Katie.
I love
We were done shopping for Thanksgiving. Then Bob decided he wants key lime pie. Already had lime juice, but I don't want to go near a grocery store.
Do one of those pickup things. So all you have to do is pull up. You can stay in your car. You can stay isolated, and they come and put it in your car for you, and then you can leave the place. It's amazing.
You don't like perusing? I like perusing.
Not at this time of year. It gets to be a madhouse.
Tomorrow, I'm going to the store tomorrow, and I should have gone today, but it's the first day of vacation. So I'm giving everybody a reprieve.
Well, I mean, and that's kind of the thing too. I mean, it's, everybody is going to be out getting that last minute stuff that they didn't get before that they really should have gotten. And they're going to be mean and nasty about it because, okay, have you seen, what Christmas movie is it? Christmas with the Cranks maybe? Or the one where they try to not do Christmas. And then the two women are fighting over whatever this ham thing is at the last minute in the grocery store. Like there was a whole deal about them fighting over this one last ham at the grocery store. And that actually happens in real life. It is based off of real life for sure.
Mincemeat pie. I like mincemeat pie.
I'll pass.
And I know this is going to sound strange, but because I was raised by senior citizens, I like prune pie, and I'll eat prunes too. I didn't know any better. I was a little kid. I was like, "Oh, what's this?" I was literally raised by seniors. It's my father was my age now when I was born. So by the time I was 8, he was retired.
I think this is the first time I've ever heard of prune pie.
Me too.
Oh, it's so good.
You'll have to make it for us.
And I know it's going to be even worse. I like rhubarb and sarsaparilla soda.
I do like
What's
sarsaparilla.
sarsaparilla soda?
You've never
It's
had
root
sarsaparilla?
I've never
It's
even
kind-
heard of it.
It's more natural than root beer.
I was like,
But
is
it's
this
kind of
like
like a
a
root beer
West
flavoring.
Coast thing? I don't know.
No,
No?
it's a Laura Ingalls Wilder thing
Oh, see,
Yeah.
back in that time.
I missed that.
I eat too much of the Thanksgiving that I never want dessert. Give me the mashed potatoes and gravy. So I'll eat, fall asleep, and then eat the pie and everything like at like 7 or 8.
That's the best thing to do.
I'll eat the mashed potatoes, and I'll eat turkey, and then I'll eat the deviled eggs. Like I'll eat one dessert a little bit, but yeah, no, I keep going back for the deviled eggs and the turkey.
I know,
Those-
Susan.
those are my jam.
Susan, I have procrastinated this year more than I ever have, ever. So I'm gonna put on I'm gonna wrap a giant bumper around my car and go.
That's about the only way you're gonna get through it. Just saying.
I asked Peyton what he wanted for the meal this year, and he sent me his list, and I have everything except the one item. Let me see. I forgot already.
Hello, Misty. Hello.
Hi, Misty. Good to see you here.
Apple pie. That's the only thing I didn't get on my order today. On my
What? Apple pie?
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, okay.
technically, Mona, you can make a pie out of anything, and I will not kidding. Anything with sugar is amazing.
But you can also make savory pies.
I
There's
mean,
chicken pot pie. You can do turkey pot pie, beef pot pie, shepherd's pie.
I'm telling you, there's like a lot of people don't eat fish. I didn't know any better. Like all this stuff I ate as a kid, I just liked, and if I didn't like it, I didn't eat it, And I liked prunes.
My grandma would make a raisin pie.
I have heard of that.
Here.
I haven't eaten one, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. My grandpa used to make the most awesome filled cookies with raisins and prunes. He'd put them together.
Yeah.
With a mixture. And he finally gave me the recipe when he turned like 93. So I'm like, I can do it.
They do that so that all the old people would not have any problems. They'd be regular the next day, not have any problems.
He knows how I am.
Again, because of my grandparents, I didn't know, but I love bran cookies. My grandmother would make bran cookies, and all my cousins would look at me like, "Do you know what you're eating?" I don't care. Double fisted. I loved those things.
Just sweeten that bran.
She would literally shave a carrot, an actual carrot, in it. She'd put like raisins and whatever was in the fridge. She would put in that thing, and it was, to me, I don't know why. Maybe there's like brown sugar in it or something. It was the greatest thing on earth. I have to make 2 gravies at my house, regular one for me and giblet for my hubby. Oh no! Welcome to the Food Network. We're starting early this evening.
Thanksgiving week.
It is. I'm ready.
Just wait for our conversation on Wednesday night.
I have got to throw in on the gravy thing. Neither me nor my husband eat gravy.
What?
It is the weirdest.
You're from the South.
I know.
That's not right. That's un-American.
She was calling the authorities on you.
I know she is. So neither of us eat it. So my husband was making Thanksgiving dinner, he and I were both making Thanksgiving dinner for my parents when we were all, living within like 30 minutes of each other. And so he was making Thanksgiving dinner or Easter dinner or something. And my mom mentioned gravy, or Tom saw it on something. He's like, oh no. I said, what? He's like, we don't have any gravy. And I don't know what your parents eat. And I'm like, quite frankly, neither do I. So I had to get on the phone with my mom and find out what gravy they wanted. Because I'm like, we're buying jar gravy or we're buying packet gravy because we don't make it.
No.
Hey, if it will satisfy for quick fix for having gravy for a meal,
Mm.
it worked. It worked. It got us by.
Really quickly, Katie, I hope you're okay. She dropped a hot cup of tea all over herself.
Oh no,
Yeah.
SpaghettiOs. I'm so sorry.
I tell myself I get one spill a year. Once a year, I'll knock my cup over and have to rearrange my entire desk. So I get it. And Tammy, around these parts, my blood type is gravy.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I know a lot of people across the country eat gravy. Now, I will eat I don't like order my food at restaurants if it comes with gravy. I don't order it without gravy. Like I'm not that kind of person. My husband is. But like I will not order it without the gravy.
Mhm.
But I don't make it for anything. Like I don't need it necessarily.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a thing on my mind. So when we're making like the Thanksgiving list, I can guarantee you there never once has been gravy on the list for either me or my husband to eat. It has been because we have company coming over.
I am that person that will I'll divide everything on my plate. And then I come with the gravy boat and I just go like this on my plate. I am that crazy person.
You like your
That's not crazy.
What's that?
Can your food touch each other?
Me?
I never noticed.
No. I'm gonna tell you. I've grown up, so
Okay.
yes. I can't go like full English breakfast. Well, that's
Okay.
because I'm allergic to tomatoes. But I won't like complain if my food's touching. When I was younger, I was picky about it. As an adult, it's a non-issue.
Okay, because I never noticed. And then you were talking about it. I was like, oh my, does he not like his food touching?
Like if someone made me a plate and the food was touching, I'm not going to say a word because I'm going to devour all of it.
I can get you like a little platter that has different compartments, like we used to for the cafeteria at school.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say he needs a divided plate.
No, my parents had divided plates because they were picky eaters.
Those. I love those.
No, that reminds me of the house I grew up in. Packaging is better than trying to make it from scratch if you don't know how. I agree with that.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Make it from scratch.
Well, we didn't have time because we never booked the time into the making of everything.
So secret in the Dupree household in upstate New York. And so I can say that because there's a million Dupree, so you can never figure out which one my parents are. Our goal is we have to go to the thrift store and get a platter and we get a new platter every year. And that's what we eat our Thanksgiving dinner on. So you can get yourself a little platter, a big platter, and then you just go to the buffet, you get all your stuff, and you sit it down and you eat. My mom doesn't do plates anymore.
I have a turkey dish that is so big you could serve me on it if you could pick me up. I have sat on it as an adult. It is so big, and I have a really old one. I'm not kidding you. It's almost 5 feet. Like it's huge. It's meant for a big bird.
I don't see you bringing that to my mom's house. So let's go a little smaller. Okay.
I feel bougie when I pull it out because it has a turkey on it. I feel bougie, but it's my turkey. It's my turkey dish.
Yeah.
So Tom pulled up trivia for last night. He's pulling up Thanksgiving Day trivia. Do you know how large the largest turkey ever was? And Cynthia was in the chat, so I think last night, so she can't.
I didn't catch it.
Oh, you'd already gone to bed?
I'm picky as well, Linda. How large was it?
86 pounds.
Whoa! How do you cook that?
I don't know, but it took 21 hours to cook.
Oh,
Low and slow.
Yeah, very low because.
Can you imagine that bird?
That's heavier than my dog.
mm-hmm.
Not that I'm not eating dog for Thanksgiving. It's not happening.
That's a.
Mona's guessing 46 pounds. Yeah, no, almost double.
At 86 pounds, it ceases to be a turkey. That's a condor. That's a condor.
So we were leaving the Sheridan VA this morning, and there was probably a good 40 to 50 turkeys on the property in different little groups running around the property. So we ended up stopping so Tom could get pictures of how many turkeys there were together hanging out 2 days before, 3 days before. Yeah, 3 days before Thanksgiving.
They're the ones. They're all the ones that the presidents have pardoned over the years.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they send them all to Wyoming.
on VA land.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
they,
Could you imagine that turkey's heart?
oh my gosh. Yeah, that poor bird. It probably did not fly up into the tree. Could you imagine flying up into a tree and you're too heavy for the branches? So you get up to the tree and the branches breaks underneath you?
You know, I think about this with Cornish game hens because they're so fat. I'm like, where are you going? Where are you running? Where are you? Like, I just picture a farm of all these chubby Cornish game hens running around.
Oh my gosh. But they have bird legs.
But still, Mona's right though. It is steroids. And Misty says my grandma had a huge one too. One winter, my cousins and I took it out and used it for a sled. Our butts were great until we got home. Those things are so. And the older I get, the more I marvel at how humongous that thing is.
Yeah.
Were there bigger turkeys in the 80s?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't remember bonfire cooking. I have no idea when it was. He didn't call that out in the trivia, so I don't know.
I use turkey to mix flour and water, strain to get out the lumps. Oh, turkey gravy is the best. Absolutely, Mona. Absolutely. Hey, Tasha.
Hi, Tasha.
Hey, Tasha. Hey,
I
baby.
remember my husband's grandmother called me one day and she goes, Jess, you have to get down here right now. And I live 3 minutes from her. She goes, there's so many turkeys in my yard. And so I drive down there and I'm like, okay. She wants me to take pictures. She goes, get the side by side out. Let's go outside. I'm like, okay, all right. We're going to scare them off, but whatever. They were geese.
They were what?
Canadian geese. Nana, did you forget to put your glasses on this morning?
They come here so often. We give them names. I give Canadian geese. I give them we give a knuckle bump. I see them migrating every year.
Oh yeah, they're so mean.
Yeah, they're evil. They're evil.
But
turkeys are evil too.
Yeah, but turkeys are defenseless.
Have you had a run-in with a turkey?
Compared to
I've had a run-in with a couple of turkeys. No. They're not completely defenseless.
Oh, I won't even get into it. Turkeys compared to geese, turkeys are defenseless.
Well, yeah.
They're scrumptious.
Well, it's like the geese are the chihuahuas, and like the turkeys are the pit bulls. Like they won't attack unless they have a good reason to, and somebody's telling them to, like the rest of their pack. They will attack.
Mona, your cousin's on TV. Do you know there was a cousin I didn't even like was on the news, and I'm like, I'm watching. I love that.
So Mona, is it a good reason or not?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, good catch, Cynthia.
I found another work in progress today.
Aw, good. Something else to keep you busy. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, is that what WHIP stands for?
Work in progress?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I couldn't figure out what WHIP stood for.
Don't feel bad. The day I found out what UFO meant, I made a video about it. You can go scroll through my videos. That is literally the day I found out the definition for that, as far as a sewist.
I don't say whips in front of William.
Oh, you want me to pull out my whip?
Oh.
No, he has. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dusty. It hasn't been used in a while. My whip is dusty. What do you know? You don't have a horse whip ready to go in your sewing room or what?
No. I don't normally have any horses in my sewing room either.
There might be a loose Bronco in my neighborhood. I might have to rescue everybody.
I remember when I said that the first time you pulled that thing out, I was like, oh my word, what is wrong with him?
And
my
tonight's
gosh.
food segment is sponsored by the International Prune Council and Fat Turkeys.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's right.
Do-
Yeah.
And geese,
you-
I'll tell you, like, I'm not praising geese. They're beautiful in the sky. They're attack birds. And
Well,
ducks too.
there
I'd
was
get attacked by one.
so on last night's. So Tom had all the Thanksgiving Day trivia. One of the things he pulled up was apparently one town in America had to postpone Thanksgiving for a year because the deliveries of the stuff or the molasses that they needed for pumpkin pie was delayed. So they couldn't make pumpkin pie. So they delayed Thanksgiving by 1 week and celebrated a
Nice.
week late.
Sweet potato.
One town.
Yams exist. Get yourself a sweet potato, add some sugar, some graham cracker crust, magic.
Well,
Yeah.
they exist now. I don't know what they were working with back then.
They're on the news. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, nothing exciting. A project. See, something positive. Whenever I see a cousin on the news, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's in a high-speed chase. I hope he doesn't come to the old neighborhood.
Don't come here.
Don't show up at my house because I need to be able to leave every so often.
Geese make great yard guard dogs. Nothing gets past them without ruckus and aggressive behavior. I'm not pro them. They're beautiful.
true.
Geese are like a rose bush. They're beautiful from far away.
Mhm.
Thank you. This is not the crime segment either, Tasha.
Oh, well, so here's my only deal with the turkeys versus geese thing. I've never been attacked by geese while I have my dog with me. I have been attacked by turkeys while I have my dog with me.
Interesting.
Really?
So
Wow.
the geese leave my dog alone. They don't care. I have my dog with me and the turkeys come up. They don't care that the dog is there. They'll take on the dog.
Oh, they're like raccoons. They have no natural predators. They are not scared of anyone. And really, Susan says there are wild turkeys at the Episcopal Cathedral in Spokane. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
We have a lot of fake lakes around here, and they bring ducks in. So we have a lot of like aggressive ducks that shouldn't even live here
Huh.
in my area. One night I was brushing my teeth and the TV was on. I heard my descended dad's voice talk. Well, my deceased dad's voice talking. It was my uncle being interviewed by reporters about his cool new business. I freaked out for 2 minutes.
I bet.
Okay, I'm not kidding you. One time, and I'm subscribed to everybody who has the same last name as me on Facebook. I woke up, and you know, I've had many existential crises in my life, but this one, it was funny, not funny. I wake up, and it was all saying, oh, he was such a good man, rest in power, and it was my full name. And I sit up in bed, and I'm not kidding, and I was like, I don't feel dead. Like, is this what really is this what happens? Am I about to get visited from the ghost from like Christmas past or something? But it freaked me out for a minute because I woke up. My brain there's quite a few people that have the exact same name as me in my family. Quite a few.
Were you having an asthma attack when it happened? Like did you wake up with an asthma attack?
No, when I wake up, I have that where am I feeling sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't sleep, and when I do, it's deep because I haven't like slept in 20 hours or you know. I've seen the video of turkeys chasing people. Poor mailman was terrified. I've learned this from a young age. You have to show that you're the apex predator. You should with like yippy dogs that try to chase me, I'm like, I'm bigger than you. And it works. And I puff up like a rooster. And I stole that from Tony McTwain. But you got to puff up like a rooster. I don't feel dead. I'm serious, Mona. It was one of those really weird existential crises. Like, wait a minute. And they didn't have pictures either. And I think that was the worst thing is that they didn't have pictures.
Oh, that would make sense.
How could they? So it was just like on a feed somewhere?
I'm in a I'm in a group of people with my last name.
Okay, yeah.
And so it was like they were posting in the group, but it was showing up in my feed.
Mm. Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, not nice. Nope.
So I went to Savers. And we're going to hear this a lot because they put a Savers in my neighborhood.
Ready.
We're going to hear this a lot. This is something that I purchased that I didn't show last time, but I got this last time.
Oh,
I was going to make a shirt out of this, but I might frame it.
I would frame it or put it in the center of a quilt.
Mhm.
Don't cut that up.
Yeah.
He's not cutting it up. No.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
look
no
at that.
cutting that up allowed.
Because now that I have my
We're gonna
now that I have my t-shirt ruler, I want to make everything a t-shirt.
we're all going to veto you cutting that up.
We need to find more of that, like,
Yeah, but people in Ireland are laughing at us because Harrods is still around. It's just their Walmart in a way, you know.
Still,
It's just been around longer than we have.
do you wear olive?
Hold on. I will.
Okay. All right. We need to
We
find
go
an
together-
olive t-shirt.
We
So
go
like,
together like Popeye and olive oil. Yes, I'll wear.
make sure you eat your spinach, okay? Okay.
Oh no. I used to call myself William the Inhaler, man. So yesterday, frame it. Frame it.
yes.
Grace said
Yes.
frame it. Okay. So framing it is what? One vote for framing it.
4 votes for framing it because you've got 3 women on your panel tonight who are telling you frame it.
William.
So
And
we're at 4. You're outnumbered 4-1.
so I always see fabric at the Savers in Las Vegas. So I was kind of disappointed yesterday when I didn't find the fabric. I literally did not look to the right. I did not go like this because I was too busy going through all the blankets and quilts and everything, and I found fabric.
I like that.
I like it.
That'll look good on you.
Mhm.
It's not a lot of it though.
It's a lot.
Oh, is it a
then-
lot?
It's a lot.
Okay.
This is like
It's over 2 yards because his wingspan is
Yeah.
a little over 2 yards.
Yeah.
and it's folded in fourths. So this is a total score. I'm actually really excited I got this. I don't see one spot on that wall in that room. But fun fact, I have a bunch of framed stuff on the floor. I have frames. See, there's a frame right there. There's a frame over there.
We're needing a cleaning intervention in the next 2 weeks, guys.
Well, his short that I watched today was not in that room. It was in was that your living room of your house?
Yeah.
And I saw some space in there on the walls that he could frame it and post it.
I keep like my house is actually like a library. I only keep my hoarding in this room and my middle bedroom. Everywhere else is an actual livable house. I keep my hoarding. I try to keep it at bay.
Well, with the way you described the rest of your house, I thought that must be his living room because it was immaculate.
And the funny thing is, I still need to clean it more. And I got this, and this is Vintage Treasures Quilt of the Block Month 2004.
That's pretty. That's some good quilt fabric. Yes.
Hey, oh my gosh, I'm just realizing it's not tweed.
No, neither was the other one
Why
just a minute ago.
tweed?
That little plaid was not tweed either.
I
Wow.
work with other fabric. I've just Tweed and I just grabbed each other hand in hand and just kept going.
They're magnetized to each other. They keep circling each other until the everything aligns, and then they can't leave the vicinity. They're like
Mhm.
drawn.
Oh, Tasha votes against the frame.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you got two. So you got 2 votes against the frame, 4 votes for the frame. Oh, 5 votes for the frame. Never mind. Mona
So-
added one.
This
Tasha,
makes
what do you suggest?
I walked past this at a thrift store. This exact, I'll call it a quilt because it has batting and it has a different color on the inside. This is a quilt,
Okay.
but I walked past this at a thrift store that I went to recently. I walked into Savers today and I was like, all right, I'm giving it.
Yeah, it's a quilt.
it
It's a tennis
pickleball?
quilt.
Tennis?
Tennis.
Oh.
Balls or what?
Oh no, it looks like badminton. Those are little
got-
birdies.
I
It's
think it's
also got
old
ping
school
pong.
tennis rackets.
I might make pants.
It could be, but did you see
Oh.
the birdies in the middle?
I'm really thinking about making pants with this.
That would be epic. Oh, can you do like
Because I
bell bottom pants with it?
I have this and I have that other kind of that quilt I bought yesterday from Savers that they kind of go together in a real goofy way if I force it. Just
Well,
because the colors are all over the place.
Hold it
Yeah.
up close, and well, like I'm trying to point to the screen to show you guys, but there's yellow things between the rackets. Are those birdies?
It looks like a
Pickleball, like or
They're
ping pong.
they're little rackets like they're
ping
ping
pong.
pong.
Okay.
ping pong. Yeah.
Okay, so right in the center, like the boys.
Oh, it is
Those
badminton.
are birdies.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
those
then
are
tennis
birdies.
balls.
So it's like all 3 or 4 of the
Yeah.
sports.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so cool.
So it would cover all those sports for whoever plays one of them.
Mona has a comment of the evening.
You see
Yes.
No, I don't need tennis balls. No, I don't. Somewhere in there is a Great Poupon commercial.
Hi, Ollie. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Ollie!
I missed the Jenko.
Hi, Ollie.
Jenko.
I see a quilt in William's future. Hey, Andrea! Hello, hello! I'm actually working on a quilt right now, and I love the fact that it absolutely burns Twinny McTwin that I'm not showing it.
No, I'm gonna show up and I'm just gonna knock on the door.
You're gonna I'm gonna hide that box. I'm gonna put it in my crawl space.
You already
I'm
told
a-
me it's kind of like, hold on, like if I was William, it's over there somewhere.
Thanks, Jankos. I like that idea. Ollie, great to see you. What
no,
you don't know,
This way.
what you don't know is I own 75 of those tubs. So you're gonna spend a year going through the tubs.
No. Well, it's a clear tub and it has like a panel thing on the side that's plastic and it's colorful. I remember that part. And it's blue.
Now he's gonna go find it and move things. Because you gave away your clue. You're supposed to hold that close to your mouth.
No, you're gonna walk in. You're gonna walk in, and there's gonna be a stool with a note, and it's gonna say "Clue 1." First, you have, and it's gonna be a shovel. And it's like first, you have to go unlock the key in the backyard.
Oh, I get to play a scavenger hunt. Oh, I like that idea.
I am
Hurry
not
up and get it
above.
started. I'll be there soon.
I am not above burying something in the backyard. I am not above it.
Hi, Andrea.
Great to see everybody.
That's kind of scary. You're not above burying things in the backyard.
Hey, Mr. Fish is back there. MC Hamster. MC Hamster is back there. Someone's gonna excavate the house, and they're gonna find every pet I owned before I was 10.
Yeah.
Badminton and ping pong. Oh, I have 80. I have the go-go stuck in my head because I was listening to the 80 station.
It is hopping in here.
Yay, great to see everybody. I am so behind on the chat.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know if I said Mona, hello. Absolutely. Yay, great to see everybody. William, I think if Jess is fast. Remember how she could walk on. Oh, Twinny McTwin could outrun me. I'm the coach. Twinny McTwin's running the 100-yard dash. I'm like,
No, you have a larger gait than I do. And so I'm keeping up with you.
that's because I want to get where I'm going.
It's just I don't stop.
Walking, I take large steps because it gets me there faster.
I just don't stop. Thanks, Ollie.
Favorite band, Togos. Oh, now I'm craving Togos. Next time you go to Burbank, we're going to Togo's.
Okay.
Absolutely, Andrea. The Burbs. I loved that movie. I want that T-shirt because I'm from the suburbs. I want that T-shirt of Tom Hanks and the other guy when they're like almost electrocuted on the roof.
That movie frightened me the first time I watched it. What was I, like 5 years old when that movie came out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's a kid that's like all strangely, I don't know, like the beard and everything with the red hair. All right, I'm done.
Do you know what movie do you know what movie I still haven't seen to this day? I've never seen Arachnophobia.
Don't.
Never. I don't have a spider thing though. I'm not
Don't.
scared of favorite band Togo. I'm not scared of spiders. I just haven't seen. When I was a kid, I was, but as an adult, I don't have that fear like I used to.
Well, that's one of us.
Cynthia, I don't see you. Are you scared of spider?
Well, I mean, I don't. They give me the heebie-jeebies, and I've been bitten by a brown recluse.
Oh my god!
So ever since then, spiders have no mercy in my house. They're anywhere around me.
I gave my son a complex because when he was a kid, we were on the fountain and I look and there was a brown recluse on his leg, and I screamed and I flicked it. I was like, "Ah!" and I flicked it. And for now, he's scared of spiders and I'm not. But I had that parent, like, you know, fight or flight, and I came to fight with my magic flick as I flicked that thing. And we have them in the backyard. It's not like a mystery, but they leave us alone. They don't come in the house, you know. But I gave my son a fear of spiders.
They grow spiders. They grow everything really large down here in North Carolina, like in the South.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Everything is huge. Like, I've never met such big bugs until I came down here, and that's probably what freaks me out the most.
Yeah, I'm not moving back to the Southeast for that exact same reason. I have actually been enjoying not having them.
Ollie knows. And the spiders here, they disappear when it gets cold. When the temperature drops, all creepy crawlies disappear here. Jim Belushi was great. I love that movie. We can share our town twinsies.
Yep. Yeah, me and Tosh should start being twinsies because we have the key names.
The consensus is that people hate spiders.
Okay. So I'm not super scared of spiders. There are other insects that I'm scared of. And I'm so scared of them, I can't even say their name without like shivers. So like, yeah, no, spiders aren't the ones that get me. And the one that does get me is usually on the side of a pest control van. And so like you're driving down the road. Thankfully, they don't have as much of it up here, so it's not common. But I cannot tell you how many times I've been out in traffic and been creeped out by the pest control van because it has my insect that I'm scared of on the side of the van.
I get paid to remove rattlesnakes from properties, and I'm scared of snakes.
Oh my god!
I could probably watch you get rid of rattlesnakes, even though I would be scared to touch them myself.
Oh, I couldn't. Oh gosh, now I'm starting to get the real heebie-jeebies.
I get paid to remove rattlesnakes. And it was more because somebody else ran their mouth. They're like, William's fearless. Well, hold on. Oh, I have fear. But we catch them and release them though.
Well, you also know. Oh, good question.
What?
Do they jump? Can they propel themselves like up?
Yeah, it's a snake. It'll come at you. They're gonna come directly at you. There was one time, I had a Rubbermaid trash can, and I was walking towards it, and I literally just put the can in front of me, and the snake jumped in the trash can. No. I just put the lid on. I was like, "Thank you for doing my job. Thank you."
You had me at
nope. If it's any consolation, Jess, I'd rather deal with a crocodile, possum, or raccoon before I deal with a rattlesnake either.
Oh.
Most of them, honestly, they're not there to hurt you. They're usually, when I get them, they're sunning in someone's patio. They're next to someone's pool. They're like, I live in the burbs.
No,
you know,
but they want to be somewhere where it's warm. So they're always going to be near concrete or a rock of some sort. So it's easier to find them, I would assume. But no, I don't want any rocks or concrete in my yard. Nope. Nope.
I saw the biggest moth I ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow. We don't I've seen moths like that. I'm like, what is this thing? We don't get those necessarily here.
It's like a small bird. Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about a tornado near Houston. I hope
Ooh.
I hope everyone's all right. I don't mind spiders, but I do jump scare. I do jump scare. Surprise.
Was there one today, Denise?
Yeah, that's what she
That's
was
what
saying.
that's
I
what
think
she's
so.
saying.
Andrea loves your shirt, Twinny McTwin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I put in my order first, so the next one comes to me first.
Okay.
Just saying.
We're starting a Amazon account where all the shirts that I wear will be over there. Just go ahead
That
and
works.
I can go. Yeah, I was really thinking about doing that. So
Become an Amazon affiliate if you're not already, and start earning money on
yeah,
all the different merch. Yeah.
There we go.
Mona has copper heads.
We
Oh,
do
yeah.
too.
That's what we had growing up in Oklahoma.
I remember seeing
Now-
my first copperhead at my house in the chicken coop. Here I am. I straddled because I didn't build my little door to get in, so I had to get on my bench and like hop, skip, and a jump over into the. And all of a sudden, there it was, staring at me, and I screamed like bloody murder, and I literally hurdled that fence on the way up. I was like, and then everyone had been in my house starts running out like, "What's wrong, Mom?" And I'm like, "There's a snake." They didn't see it.
The only thing I've ever ran from is a bull. And stuff, I think, as far as animals go, it's the only thing. I can't deal with spiders, land lobsters, ants, but keep the snakes away. Oh, I can deal with spiders.
Yeah.
Because of where I live, we get a lot of them here. And people move from all around the country here, not realizing that they just put that nice house in that oak tree, but you still live in the desert. Like, just because it looks like everywhere else in the USA, you live in the desert and you're on their property.
Yeah.
I grew up around rattlesnakes, they don't bother me.
The craziest thing. So one of the landmarks that we went to, I'm going to go on the trail, and they have warnings of stay on the trail.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you're used to that, and they're like, no pets on the trail. Okay, you're used to that. Service dog, he's allowed. It's a big deal. But then there's signs about if you see a rattlesnake, just wait, and it will move eventually. But don't approach a rattlesnake. But it's basically, hey, there's snakes in this area, and they're having to put the warning signs up. Okay.
Most of the time, they're not there to harm you, though. They're just
No.
literally trying to get a tan because they're cold-blooded.
Well, and the rattle is a warning of, hey, I'm startled. You need to leave.
Yeah.
Andrea, I'm jealous. It's gonna snow on Thanksgiving.
It
Where?
might be snowing here,
Michigan
tonight
Okay.
Wow.
for a little bit, and then we'll get some more after Thanksgiving.
I know this is hokey. Thank you so much for joining, Mona. Thank you so
Good
much.
night, Mona.
On Friday, I'm hanging out with Mona.
Oh, good.
I might be wearing my robe and eating turkey just with no fork, just in my hand.
caveman style.
It's a big old slice of turkey. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
If that question was
6
up
o'clock
to me,
Eastern, everyone. 6 o'clock Eastern. You're going to
Nice
see
name.
William before he's awake.
We'll see if I'm functional.
Nighttime tornadoes. That is new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
New fear. Oh, and Tasha will be there as well.
Yes.
New fear unlocked. Nighttime tornado. That's like night arrows. That's just unfair.
Mm-hmm.
There's rattlesnakes.
Hi, Sophia.
Hey, Susan. Is that a West Coast thing? Because I've seen rattlesnakes in Idaho. I've seen them in Oregon.
Well,
They're here.
we had them in Alabama too, but I've seen more information about rattlesnakes out here than I ever did back home. And we had a lot of cottonmouths and other
Yeah, we have
other snakes.
When I went up north, I discovered the cottonmouth water moccasin.
Yes, those are terrifying.
Love
I
chicken.
was swimming in the lake, and one came up on me. Last time I ever swam the lake, like that
I
lake.
bet. Yeah.
I ran right to the rock, or swam right to the rock as fast as I could. And I'm like, how am I going to get back?
Yeah.
I had to wait until it was really gone.
But we have bobcats here too. I'll never forget the first time I saw lynx. I was like, because it was little, and I'm like, why is that kitty cat's tail this long? It was a real life lynx, but I'd never seen one in person.
Mm-hmm.
They're huge. They look, when they're young, they look like cats, but they have these huge paws because they're going to grow up to be predators.
They're going to grow up to be big old kitty cats.
When I worked at Lockheed Martin, they had signs everywhere saying "Beware of rattlesnakes."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you drive to Vegas, if you come from my area and you drive to Vegas, I've only had to pull over one time out in the middle of nowhere. You have to look down. You have when you're walking through the desert, you have to look down because that's their house.
It is.
I've had snow for about 3 weeks. Want me to send you some?
Come here. Send it this way.
Ollie, are you wearing your toboggan?
Oh.
You're trying to cause a state incident. They don't call them toboggans up there.
Oh, sorry, his toque. Should I? Toque.
Not a toque. Toque.
Oh, well, I'm Americanizing the word maybe. Eh?
I'm not hubby missing dinner. Good luck on the pie hunt. Oh, maybe I'll buy a third pie.
I'm making a pumpkin
I am
roll
so behind on the chat. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
We'll have pies. Bring the snow to Kentucky, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! We homed 6 cottonmouths and 1 timber rattler last year. I get because most people are scared of snakes. I kind of invented that job, and people pay me to do it. I put a phone number out, which is an extension of my job, and people call me, and it's something I fell into.
Oh, that's cool though.
It all started.
Snake Man.
Well, it all started because somebody was shooting owls in my area.
No.
And so we all started paying attention. And this is in the canyon. Yeah. And it's a big, long story, but we caught the person.
Good.
And so that's when my snake business, because started talking to each other. A friend's husband is a sheriff deputy. He got home went to a crawl space to check where the air leak was from. Face to face with a group of rattlesnakes. He fired his sidearm at me.
Nope.
You know what I have? I have a it's like a snake, but it has a camera on the end. I would put my camera up there before. I need to rescue that thing. It's over there somewhere behind a sewing machine. I have a bunch of fancy stuff in here. I'll look down the barrel of a shotgun. I am streaming right now. Don't need proper use of English language. Hey,
I love it.
Ollie, I love you.
I'm
an English teacher. Who's an English teacher? Where are they? I didn't get the memo.
I'm hoping to start my lives. Oh, Susan, we can't wait. We can't wait. I am subscribed to everybody, and I hit the bell icon. So when you go live, I'll be there.
Oh, good, Linda. Yeah.
You should have seen everyone's face when I walked in with those snakeskin boots. They're like, that's not the color of a rattler. Hey, unbiased. How's it going? How's it going?
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Welcome. I am on this new thing of I've kind of fallen into this thing of refurbishing quilts and making them into clothes.
We appreciate that. We do. Thank you, Tasha.
Well, this time next week,
if I am to a point where I can, I will pull my quilt coat that I've started.
Yeah.
My retreat people saw, and you guys give me a feedback on how the lining fits, because I've got to start piecing the quilts too. So we're gonna see how far I get by then.
How far will you travel? I usually only do it in my area, and it's really picked up because they put a like I work in a canyon that used to be out in the middle of nowhere, and all these houses have slowly encroached on the hills above. And there's all these developments, and people walk in their house, and there's like, why is there a rattler in the middle of my garage? That rattler lived there first. You just happen to build your house on their house.
You just put concrete in their house, so they're reclaiming their territory.
I grew up in the country, and we would come home, and there would be a baby copperhead on our front porch. We'd have to step over it to get to our door. Ugh.
No.
I was glad to be out of the country.
Jennifer, at my job, they use, because we have these huge trees, they use them as a sanctuary because we don't mess with them. So there's owls all over my job, and we have no mice.
Do you ever build owl houses?
Actually, somebody who was in a different department than mine did, and she rescued owls. One fell out of a tree in front of all of us, and she brought it back to the point where it could fly again.
Oh, that's amazing.
She brought it home and everything.
That's awesome.
I never realized how large owls were until one day. I went down a hill, and you have to turn, and there he was standing in the middle of the road. And I promise you, if I stopped my car, we would have been looking eye to eye. They're tall. I didn't realize how tall they were.
And their wingspan is like 6 feet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There was one time, when I was walking Lulu, when I had my min pin.
Yeah.
Hey, K-Money Quilting, great to see you.
Hi, K-Money.
I was walking my min pin. It was at night at the ranch. I'm walking around. She's just sniffing, and I look up, and I can hear the and the owl's just like, hey, put that dog down. Walk away from that dog for 2 seconds, please. That owl was literally circling us.
Yes.
They do not play. But like I said, they're building so much up where even what used to be out in the middle of nowhere is becoming the suburbs because they're building so many houses and it's encroaching on their land. So I've made more money picking up snakes lately because they'll call me and like, oh, it's in so-and-so neighborhood. I grew up here. I'm from here. I don't even know where half these places are because they've built up so much in the canyons and the hills. Yeah. It's like a new part of my town. So it's funny. And it's funny to see, like, I'm a tad country. So it's funny to see people like, I'll call someone and they're like, can you come right now? Yeah, sure. And they're all calm. And I show up and they're on their counter. They're like, the door's open and they're standing on their counter.
That's exactly where you'd find me too. Yep.
Oh, I love that. I love that. People they're all calm when they call me. Concrete's a fantastic snake bed. It is. They're all calm. Great to see you. When they're all calm when they call me. They're like, can you come in? Oh, by 2. 2's fine. And I get there and they're like sitting with a baseball bat on the island in their kitchen.
Can we make you a t-shirt that calls you the Snake Wrangler?
No. I always say birds of a feather. People are like, you're so calm. And I say birds of a feather flock together. I have a giant grabber arm. Yeah. If I don't put them in the Rubbermaid trash can, I have all kinds of bags, all kinds of stuff I put them in, boxes, and I have a guy who rehouses them. You don't want to live near him, though, because he's got 300 snakes crawling around his property. I hear owls all the time. I love owls. It reminds, like, I go to work early in the morning. I love that. Like when the sun, like right before that weird twilight before the sun comes up. We had no reptiles here and a couple of spiders. Species, no bugs other than flies, mosquitoes, and a couple of types of moths and honeybees. I love bees. When I retire, I will become a beekeeper. Just to tell everybody, I love bees. We were riding bicycles one evening, and there was a huge owl in the middle of the road eating a squirrel. He was not impressed by puny humans. That's like the first time I came across a real predator bird, like a falcon.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. Oh, I was a hawk or something was huge. It was like a bad movie. My son was in his he was in his high chair. That's how long ago it was. And I have it on film. I'm taking pictures of a baby bird, and we're both like, oh, it's a baby bird. And I'm not kidding you. A hawk swoops in. And I walk out and I'm like, hey. And the hawk just flies off with the bird in its talons. And my son and I are like, nature is terrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In our lakes, the lake in New York that I've seen like hawks and even bald eagles like go right into the water and they come out with fish and stuff like that. It's amazing to watch them in the wild.
I saw that when I was wandering when I was 17. I saw that somewhere up by Lake Michigan somewhere. Wherever I was, I saw an actual bald eagle go into Lake Michigan and pull one out. That's insane.
I didn't even know they existed where I lived until I was like 20 something. I was like, how did I not know this? But whatever. It all works. It's great.
Murder the side of the foundation. I would snakes, man. You gotta really have aim to shoot a snake. You gotta really have aim. I come with a giant grabber arm and some dark sunglasses on, so no one can see me closing my eyes as I grab them.
I'm moving to Alaska.
Oh,
They have
I-
everything else though.
They-
A big giant bear is gonna walk through your front door.
I guess so.
Love the view you have going on.
Oh, thank you, Kate.
Mhm.
This is my Moda quilt that I just finished today. It would be, the video will be up tomorrow on the block that I'm pointing to, and then yeah, I'm putting it all together. So
Is that
gonna be great.
Panasonic? Is that a Panasonic?
Well, yes, it is.
Oh, I like that snake wrangler. I might need to add that to a patch.
Well, I told you I was gonna make you a
Yeah, t-shirt. Yeah.
t-shirt.
So I have the old Panasonic. I have the one with the dome hood.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
what
mine
generation?
has a dome hood too.
What generation is that?
I don't know. I got it 3 years ago, I think. I don't know. It's
Sing a song about Alice. Oh,
NIWL 600. I don't know. I got it off the Zon
oh,
for like $100.
That's way more advanced than mine.
I wish it was like purple or blue, but I'll take the gray.
Yeah.
It
I got
works.
mine on a Black Friday at a thrift store.
Do you know what? You find some really awesome irons, by the way. Like the yellow one that you got in Vegas. Amazing.
Really? So yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, who
Jealous.
gets stuff like that? You do.
Yeah, but
If it was not around here. But if you go to Vegas, you
Yeah. You won't find this in a thrift store here either.
you have the eye though. You said what it was, and I was like, swoop. I swooped in like a hawk, like, oh, it has value. Caca, caca, it has value.
and it works really nice. Like it heated up so, like
Yeah.
like instantaneously, and the things started going up and down.
Oh yeah. I have bald eagles very close to my house. See, bald eagles are the size. They are like they're golden retriever size. Have you ever seen a real bald eagle? They're like 3 feet, almost 4 feet when they're just standing on their talons. They're huge. Do you follow Jackie and Shadow? No, I don't think I've ever heard of them before.
I
And the
haven't.
big mosquitoes up here can carry away small babies, according to a friend.
Yes, in Alaska they absolutely can.
Yes, to
Denise,
the purple,
what's the channel's name?
yes to the purple iron.
Yes. Well, she's
I
purple
love-
girl. He is a purple
I-
lady.
I love purple.
Me too. Me too. I have fallen in love. I have the purple Dodger hat, the
My
purple
socks.
Arizona, of course. Purple has won 2025. Out of all colors I thought I would be wearing this year, I've worn more purple this year. And of course, purple tweed, purple tweed.
Oh,
Oh, Denise, that's so pretty. Jackie and Shadow are two bald eagles.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Oh, I think I've come across their channel. Yeah.
I've heard the ceramic bowl
I
cleaner is
have.
the best Panasonic iron. I have too many irons. I have to stop. And this all started because I paid $80 for a Hamilton Beach 3 years ago.
I have one too. Is it purple?
I think I dropped the purple because I had like just an ancient Hamilton Beach that my mom gave me, and I dropped it. And I was like, "No biggie, I'll go to Walmart." And I stood in the aisle. I was like, $80 for an iron, and I was like shaking in the aisle. Oh, the Kings got to win finally.
Oh, that's wonderful. My favorite one is the one that I got you too. That little guy, because he gets so hot. Like, that's one of my favorite ones.
I use it for everything because it's so convenient. I use this thing for everything.
Oh, me too.
This time, and also because I have a little ironing board, I can put it right here on my table, and and be lazy with my iron.
With these 2 jackets that I've made in the last week and a half, I have no idea what's going on with me. But on the third one cut out, I'm stopping after this one though. So I'll have one for fall, spring. I need to make a winter one, and then that's all I need.
You're making jackets, and William's making quilts. Something's wrong here.
The world has literally flipped its axis.
Good night, Susan. Thanks for being here.
So much for hanging out. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, we kept her up late during retreat.
Very good. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a new one too. I'm on my like 4th or 5th iron. So I own a lot of irons.
I pulled out during retreat. We were pulling out little like other things. Because one of my subscribers has one of those little bitty hand crank sewing machines.
Oh,
I mean, just little bitty, but it's got the base and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until yesterday I think it was yesterday. I want to say it was yesterday when we were doing that. That I had my little bitty German made sewing machine that's like this tall and it's super flat. It was supposed to have a base on it. But I got it for $7 and it's, just in my curio. But I've got 2 vintage irons that I pulled out. One's a GE budget iron.
Oh, wow.
With a wooden handle and everything. And then the other one is a smaller GE steam fast. And it's got the little bulb that you put the water into. I'm not going to ever power either of them up because I don't trust the circuitry to not blow or I'd have an electrician do it for me first.
Yeah.
But I both have both of them in their boxes. And they're so heavy. When I pulled them over here, I was like thinking, I can't take these to California with me on a plane. Like that will be an entire bag by itself. They're so heavy.
It will exceed the 50-pound limit.
Yeah.
Easily.
I was going to ask what the limit is now.
50.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
I don't know. I haven't looked at it because.
But you can get a lot.
Yeah, I haven't needed it in a while, but I'm flying to San Fran in December.
Yeah, the one that Lori Holt uses, I don't know which one. I want that. Whatever iron she uses, that it's an antique iron. That's the one I want.
I used to always say, I want that iron that stands up, and I sit here and literally just play with that iron now.
Yeah.
Isn't it fantastic?
And the first time I ever saw it was on Missouri Star quilts for the first years.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw it too.
I absolutely love my Oliso.
If I knew I could get home, I would have scooped it up before he got it, and I would have took it with me. But I was like, no, I can't have it.
We have 4 Oliso irons in this household. We have this purple one that I use.
Yeah.
We have my yellow one that the button on the steam isn't working right. But it still works fine. I just wanted the button to work. So it's put up for storage for right now as a backup. Then we have Tom's yellow iron, yellow Oliso. And then we have my travel mini Oliso.
I don't use water, so if you're willing, if you want to, gift that iron that doesn't work for steam wise. Yeah, just saying.
It's my emergency backup in case I accidentally knock over an ironing board and my iron goes with it.
Absolutely.
This is my backup plan.
I just want my first to lease, so but I can't convince my husband that it's worth it.
You know, cruise the thrift stores. Actually, take Jess with you because she has the eye. She's being modest right now, but she totally is the one that spotted it off the port bow.
Yeah, she can find stuff. Take Jeff with you to a quilt show
Okay.
and take him to the
Mid-Atlantic. We can go
Yeah,
to that
take-
one together.
and
We'll bring
take
Jeff.
bring Jeff and take him and
it would be a miracle to get him to go.
just go. I
Bat
need
your
you to
eyes.
understand why I want this iron. That's the whole reason he's there is to go carry things for you and to see this iron and see why you want it so bad.
Well,
And they will sell
for
him on
dinner.
it.
Denise brings up a really good point. One of the reasons I'm always looking for irons is because I'm obsessed with that 1980s brown look with like blue buttons and teal buttons and orange. I love that look. So I'm always looking through the irons because I'm shocked how a 40-year-old iron will have no blemishes on the bottom. Like people that take care of their irons, I'm like, wow, because you'll know that I used an iron eventually.
Well, both of my vintage irons, I looked at the base of them, and they definitely need cleaning. But they've been in the boxes, and they were both bought in Alabama, where they're much higher humidity. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it or whatever. But they both have like vintage paperwork in the boxes.
I have a question.
Really kinda cool.
I have a question. What constitutes a gravity feed? Is it those ones with the hose that looks like it's coming from the ceiling?
Yeah. Because you've got a water tank. You'll have a pump up to the top, or you'll have a water tank up top, and then it will gravity feed the water down to the iron.
Well, that reminds me really quickly, future William, when you're watching this later, I am so proud of you for not buying that press. You already own one. I am so proud of you for not buying it.
Aw. Well, the rest of us are proud of you too, William.
I walked up and I was like, okay, this is an adult test. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. And my what brand is it? I have to look. My FOF press, it takes up so much power. When I turn that thing on, the lights dim in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't gonna do that. Buy another one that's just gonna take a ton of power. And if I had two presses, I might as well just put a close sign on my door and open up a laundromat or a dry cleaning place.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. My mom, I told the story a million times. My uncle, who I rarely talk to, called me and was like, I heard you have a press. Needless to say, that was a short conversation.
Let's see. I want one of the Laura Star ones, but I don't have the budget for a Laura Star.
I wouldn't buy an iron from a thrift store. I don't think Goodwill and Salvation Army accept anymore. They do.
They do. Yeah, ours does.
Tammy, like the one that they used, what is that quilt store in? Anywho, but the Rowenta. What about that one? The Rowenta steam station.
It'd probably be good. The Laura Star has been proven, and what it does is it actually vacuums through the steam. So even though you're using steam, nothing gets wet and stays wet.
Yeah.
So it's proven, and they have a really good warranty system. I haven't heard anything on the warranty system on the Rowenta.
Yeah. Oh, the Jordan Fabrics. That's where I was going. They have.
They have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I would have to. I'd have to look at the warranty information because that's the other thing with irons now, especially because they're not made like they used to be. Yeah. I definitely have to check the warranty system. I'd be willing to try it.
If I fall, avenge me.
There won't be. We can't avenge you to inanimate objects, William. It doesn't work that way.
I need control so I can take over the stream. Then I can figure out how to get a hold of your son because you won't be able to speak. He'll be knocked out cold.
Oh, he'll walk in here and be like, I can finally sell all of this.
Okay.
I kind of want to make pants out of this, but I don't
Yeah.
think people will be able to see the difference between the pair I made and the fact that these are actually blue.
Oh,
It's like a navy. Oh, it is blue.
maybe instead of that.
Tweed is crazy. Tweed is insane.
Yeah, you would definitely have to do a close up on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I
No
have to look.
offense.
I have to look at the color.
You know what I see out of that, William? I see one of those sport coats and a pair of matching pants
Ooh.
and sitting around a checkerboard at an old time country store.
When I've actually been to the land of Tweed, aka the UK. So I pictured Tweed in every form. Some guy laying in the gutter, some guy playing chess in the park, some guy at a pub, some guy at Greg's. Like, I look at Tweed differently. That, and you'd be so surprised how many American brands you see in the UK. That and Nike jackets and Adidas.
Well, I'm thinking like Petticoat Junction, old country store, sitting around and playing checkers.
Yeah.
And
That's
you'd be
old,
the
Uncle
city
Joe.
slicker guy that came through town in your tweed suit.
You know I know that song. That's old Uncle Joe, moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction. I know that. I love that song. Oh,
I knew you
love
would. I knew
Petticoat.
you would.
I love when I'm having a bad day. I'm watching Petticoat Junction. I need a laugh track and something crazy.
You know what I watch? If I had access to watch it when I'm having a bad day, I would totally watch like Hogan's Heroes because they're always like scheming something. And then I'm trying to think and figure out how they're going to pull something off and get it past the commandant and all of that before the commandant figures it out and what the bumbling guard is going to do and all of that.
I think some of it is on YouTube because they have 24-hour-a-day channels. Like, I'm subscribed to the Carol Burnett channel, to a few people, and it literally just shows their stuff 24 hours a day. So I guarantee you, if it's licensed, I guarantee you can find a channel like that.
Well, once I catch up on my YouTube like watch list that I'm behind on for all my content creators I watch, then I'll catch up on that. I'll get back to it.
When I was younger, I fell into the second version of the Bob Newhart show. And between the plague and even now, I watch it. I still watch it to this very day. That, and I know this is going to sound cheesy and you can make fun of me, I used to watch the show Wings. And I watched it on YouTube and Paramount Plus.
Did you say Wings?
I love Wings.
I love that show.
It makes me think. I've actually, it's so funny. When I went to the Northeast, I thought that I was going to see a bunch of little airports like Wings. Let me tell you, I did not. I did not see a bunch of little airports.
I feel like the one here in Lynchburg.
Go to the Adirondack Mountains. They're everywhere in the Adirondacks.
Alaska's like that too.
Yeah.
The one here in Lynchburg reminds me of that show because it's such a tiny airport, and it makes me think of Wings.
I used to think that Burbank was a tiny airport until I started traveling around, and I'm like, "This is an airport. It looks like a bus depot."
I've never seen so many people in it's a smaller airport too. So I've flown into two times? Once. I don't know, maybe just once. But it's like you have to actually like walk off the plane and the stairs and then go into the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were so many people in this little area, and I'm like, oh my word, I'm claustrophobic right now. Like, I'd rather be back on an airplane.
It's because it's easier to get into Burbank than it is LAX.
It can, yeah. And they're only an hour from each other.
Well, they're building this. They're because of the Olympics. They're going to turn Burbank basically into LAX. They're building this giant terminal. They've taken over the entire other side of the street. It's crazy what they're doing.
In Burbanks?
You literally witnessed like what you saw won't be there like a year and a half, 2 years from now.
Oh wow.
They're replacing the old terminal and putting in this huge airport. Because everything has to be gaudy.
Well, I hope that the flights are a little cheaper too.
It's one of those things when something's popular, they charge more.
Of
Oh,
course
yeah.
they do. Of course. I would too.
Weed out the ones who can't afford it.
But I think they're doing it because of the Olympics. Like they're basically making everything humongous, and the signs are getting bigger. And like Hollywood all of a sudden has all this money pumped into it when it was quite honestly falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's because of the Olympics. All of our freeways are being redone, which is beyond frustrating.
They're going to be finished in time.
Ugh.
Because they're going to be on a deadline. They have to finish by a certain time.
It is. It's
It
creating
won't be the
chaos.
It won't be the never-ending construction. I mean, it'll be never-ending until right before the Olympics.
When I went to college, I moved to Arizona, and I'll never forget the first time I drove from California to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the difference of the roads.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to Arizona, they have actual blacktop.
Yeah.
Here in California, our roads are gray.
They are very faded.
They are.
Very not taken care of. Yeah.
They were put in by the Spanish. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do they still do the pop-up fix the pothole in the middle of the night? So like if you're driving, like you go drive on the interstate and they needed to fix a pothole from like 3 days ago, they suddenly have like popped up and blocked everything off. And there's no warning.
That is one of my biggest pet peeves about driving anywhere in LA County is not only is there like wall to wall people, but at any time you will be in a traffic jam brought on by the people trying to actually help the roads, but they're making more of a traffic jam. It's chaos.
It is chaos. Are they not fixing it at night? Or are they fixing it during the day?
They're fixing it at night, but one time when I drove to Vegas, I got caught up. I basically got lost. A 3.5 hour trip. It took me 5 hours to get to Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh! And at night, yeah.
I got lost, and I was panicking. And I was like, ah!
Well, I will say this: when we drove in LA during the pandemic, we were like, didn't everybody say that non-essentials were supposed to stay home? How many of these are essentials? And then we thought back to driving in LA before the pandemic, and we're like, okay, maybe these are only the essentials because we can actually see a pathway, and the traffic jams are only an hour instead of like 5.
I was proud of my city during the pandemic of a city of people who don't listen to anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Whenever I had to go anywhere on the freeway, it would normally take me an hour. It'd take me 20 minutes because there was no one on the road. No one.
Not compared to normal day. Yeah.
It is. We don't measure in Los Angeles. We don't measure by distance. We measure by time.
Yeah.
So we will never say this is 45 miles from my house. We'll say this is 45 minutes from my house.
Oh, a cheat iron. Yeah, I would love to have a cheat iron, but I know they do like the hot irons, but I didn't know they did like iron.
So I was actually really proud of people in LA during the pandemic because they listened, and we don't listen here. No one listens. I don't even know why they have signs up half the time because people are not going to honor it anyways.
Well, they definitely listened about the masking because like everywhere we went during the pandemic in California, there were masks everywhere. And if you forgot your mask in your vehicle, they would hand you one. Like it was yeah, they definitely, you guys definitely did the mask thing.
You're reminding me. I need to find my collection of denim masks. I looked like the Lone Ranger. I looked
Oh,
like
I
I was in
probably
310 to Yuma.
need to pack masks for flying, just so I'm not breathing in all the extra.
Hectic because school is out. But
Mm.
I'm not looking forward to Wednesday when all the kids come home. We have this weird thing in my town where all the new 21s come home and they go to all the bars. So the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is always trouble in my town. Because all the college kids are back. I need a light iron because of my shoulder. You know, that mini iron, it's not the same as a large iron, but it works. You have to have patience with it. And as an impatient person, it works.
So I will say this: the whole reason that I use the Alisos is because I can't do a lot of lifting because it fatigues me fast. And a regular iron that you like sit up and then turn down and then you sit up, that was more stress on my arm and my shoulder than just like with this. It's, you touch it and it like the feet go down. And so you're just moving it. You're not having to lift. It makes a difference.
You know what, Cynthia? I feel like a year from now, that room is going to have stuff up to the rafters. We are witnessing the beginning of something. That your room reminds me of mine. When I
I
first
just have the camera tilted to where you can't see it.
I don't blame you. When I first started in here, it was just like every time I see the old footage, I'm like, there's another carpet in here that I forgot because there's sewing machines. There's like a whole other carpet in here that I forgot about because this room has grown. So I feel like we're witnessing the beginning of that room.
You probably are.
I can see you with like our paper racks up to the roof for all your different paper.
Well, I feel like I'm overrun by it already.
I need to find that. Somewhere in my storage, I have a filing cabinet, and I have no idea why, but I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages of different types of paper.
Oh, I'm jealous, K Money.
But I also want a cordless and auto shut off. I'm being picky if I'm gonna drop some money. I'm telling you, I was not
Be
ready.
picky.
Yeah. I was not ready for how expensive irons are in general.
Yeah. So if you've got the chance to be picky, be picky.
Be picky.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what though? I paid $900 for my Viking, and sometimes I don't see a difference between that Viking and something that I picked up at the thrift store. But of course, this is years later, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you mostly use like a straight stitch anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like comparing straight stitch by straight stitch. I guess it's just like the speed that those machines go at. Some go faster than others.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you wouldn't really see that big of a difference. But I don't know. Because all I use is, I mean, I've used my brother. I have a brother machine in here, but I've used this Janome for like the last 5 years. So I don't know what it's like to have anything else at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was superior until I got my Singer Heavy Duty.
Mm-hmm.
There's no difference between the Husqvarna Viking and the Singer Heavy Duty. And Ollie, if Ollie is still here, yes, they're made in the same factory. Quite literally.
I think it's just the name. Are you willing to pay for a name?
The Viking was a little beefier.
Yeah.
But if you took the machines apart, they just made the neck beefier. It's the same machine almost.
Okay.
Well, I think aren't Singer and Viking on the same wavelength? Aren't they part of the same company now?
Ollie is the one who informed me that they're all part of the same group. They're owned by the same.
Because there's Brother and Janome are part of the same group, right? I don't remember all the breakdowns.
used to know.
Berninas are the only ones that are not part of another group. Like they own others, but they are not part of another group. They're still
Thank
their
you.
own group.
Ollie says HVP worldwide is Singer Viking Foff.
See, that's what I was thinking it was.
I didn't know that. And my
Mhm.
they use the same plug, which
Mhm.
I'm not complaining because those plugs have become universal in a weird way. So a lot of other companies have copied that plug.
Yeah.
As somebody who buys many sewing machines, I notice the difference, and it's a joy when they all use the same plug. I won't even lie.
Yeah. I went into the Baby Lock dealer here in town on Friday and was talking to them because they're going to rent us machines for my retreat. And I was looking at the machines as they were like showing all of the machines to me or whatever. And I'm just going, okay. And I feel like they kind of look like brother machines too. And that's just me. So
But
I'm not trying to insult anybody who owns a Baby Lock or a brother or anything else. I have a brother, but they're kind of the same
brother,
to me.
in my eyes, in modern sense, they are the most sold machine around the world. I
Well,
watch sewing stuff in Dubai. I watch sewing stuff in Korea, Japan, and China, and they all have brother machines.
well, one of the things I will say, at least here in the U.S., and as former sewing machine service technician, I would have people bring in box singers all the time. They bring in box, whatever other brand, but the brothers were the ones that they brought in the least. And, people would buy them and not have to get them fixed. So they're packaged better. So every box machine that I've bought has been a brother because of that.
I hate to say it, but you are 100% correct. Even
I hate it. I hated fixing those singers. You buy a
whenever,
singer at Walmart and it damaged, it's broken. Yeah.
out of all the brothers I own, I've only purchased one that doesn't work, and that's the one that sews backwards. But it was that particular model. I am a singer technician. I am. I
Okay.
know more about singers than anything else because that's what I've fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're always DOA when they show.
Yeah. Yeah. I will buy a brother before I will buy any other that are a. Yeah. See that's the same thing. K Money. She says she read somewhere that Baby Lock and Brother are made by the same manufacturer. I think they are. It's Brother, Baby Lock, and Janome. I think are all part of the same market as well. And then like Bernina owns Burnett. They bought Happy, which is the multi-needle machines. And now they've got their own long arms too, but I don't know the manufacturing on that. I left before they started that part. So I don't know the process for how they got acquired that part.
I purchased a Bernina Burdette. What is it called? Burnett?
Burnett,
I
Yeah,
purchased
those are the entry level machines.
on my first trip to Vegas. That machine was a ripper. I loved that machine, and then one day it stopped working.
It can probably still be fixed.
Oh,
What
it's
model?
right here. It's as somebody who refurbishes sewing machines, I try to stay away from machines that exclusively use electronics.
Yeah.
That's why I bought my Husqvarna Viking because it was a newer machine, but it was based on the old school principle where it wasn't all computers.
Yeah.
And one day it just said era and it just blinked out literally.
Well, send me the information. I can look into it for you.
It's like a 2019 Bernina or whatever.
Nah, I have to have the model number. The model number is what's
I'm
going to
like,
make a difference.
I'm looking over there. It's so buried. That thing is.
Yeah.
Because once it stops working, I'm like, you're useless. I'll fix you one day.
Yeah. Well, when you dig it out and you see the model number, just send a picture of it
That's going to be the first thing when I have my warehouse of sewing machines is fixing all the ones that I've damaged. Not the ones that showed up damaged, the ones that I've just been like, oh, you're not working. I'll fix you someday. There's a few of those in here. Quite a few.
Just send me the model number and we'll figure out if it can be fixed and how much you're looking at.
Would that be considered a UFO?
An unfinished object?
Yes.
We need to come up with a new acronym because that's an unfinished project that you're sewing, not an unfinished project that you're fixing or that would be used to. So unfinished. We can call it a UFM, unfinished or unfixable machine.
Unfixable.
Or unfixed
they're
machine.
fixable. They're fixable.
Or unfixed machine.
I like that. That's working title. Patent pending, working title.
I'm glad I can help.
Janome and Elna are considered sister brands, and some Elna machines are manufactured by Janome. I have a bunch of Elna in here, but they're like older.
Yeah, that's before they were.
I have
the
Lotus.
The changeover is, I think, what, in the 90s? 80s and 90s is when the machine brand started, I think, getting together.
The rep in San Antonio called me last week asking if I wanted to buy Moxie. I tried out at a festival.
Oh,
I do give big promises to people when I'm at their booth. I do. I feel guilty. So I'm like, oh, I'll check you out. And whenever I get that email, I'm like, why did I give them my email? You know I'm not going to buy your $1,000 ironing board.
No, she's talking about my long arm. My long arm is Moxie.
Oh.
Yeah. Handy quilter.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Amara 24. If I upgrade from what I've got now, I'm just going behind with the 24 with the Pro Stitcher. That would be my options right now.
I'm feeling tweedy because I'm trying to rotate, and I've been really quilty lately. I might make something out of this.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to make something out of that.
You know,
do you know how amazing your snakeskin boots would go with that? Like, we really need to make something with that.
You play with my emotions. You are playing with my emotions.
Vest and pants, and then pair it with a black jacket or black coat.
Well, with this particular color, I have a ton of jackets that are this color.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, this is synthetic tweed, but for some reason, tweed loves being in this color. I have no idea why, but tweed comes in very, very. Tweed and teal go together like peas and carrots.
I think we need to go to the second bedroom and see if you have like a jacket that matches it, so that you can just create pants with that.
I get lost in there. No, seriously, I've been doing that lately. I walk in there because I'm trying to make more pants, and I'm like, all right, kids, which one of you guys are green? But I made a lot of capes. I made way more capes than I thought I did.
Oh, you did at the beginning of this year and the end of last year.
Yeah, that's the majority of what you were making.
Your homes.
And so, like, sometimes I have to pick out which one I'm looking for. MUFO, mechanical unfinished object. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you for clearing up the mess. The handy quilter, we read that one. I want the one Lisa has.
Yeah, Aqua Quilter GA. Which one does she have? I don't remember.
She has the sit-down version of my machine.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing sit-down.
So
that's what I was thinking. That's why I didn't place it initially.
But I want to sell this, and so it's up for sale. And then I just gotta probably put some feelers out somewhere else. And then get another machine with like a larger throat space, so then I can just quilt myself.
Yeah.
On that machine, and just have a inset machine. Like, that's my goal eventually. So
yeah,
it just takes up too much space for me.
Well,
The Bernina that I've got that has an 8-inch throat, I've done all the way up to a queen,
Yeah.
the walking foot. And I've actually free motioned on that queen. The center is the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
So 8-inch throat space would at least get you up to queen comfortably without struggling super bad.
Oh, true.
So if that gives you a reference point. I get to attach it.
Yeah, I don't really make a lot of anything bigger than I made a lot of twin size, a lot of just throws this year.
Oh yeah.
And but the biggest one I made was that Civil War quilt. That was a beast. It's 109 inches by 93.
Well, the quilt that I need to put on the frame. So once my foot gets here, because it's on the way, or it was ordered today.
Yeah.
Once my foot gets here, I can get back to quilting. I've got a twin size that's on the frame right now. And then I really need to get my 101-inch square quilt quilted. But I also need to get this done so that I can get it quilted.
I can't wait until Cynthia's having this discussion with us too.
I know.
Hey, I'm just listening and learning.
Yeah,
She's still unpacking too.
Yeah.
And thinking of all the future at the same time.
I know. It's so exciting.
hard. It is exciting, but it's so hard at the same time.
So my history with sewing machines is I got a brother, a $99 brother at Walmart for college graduation. And that was 30 years ago. And and it gave me problems all the 20 years that I was using it. And then I bought the Singer that I'm using now, and it hasn't given me any problems. So those are the only two sewing machines I've ever used. And I know nothing about the different sewing machines. And I have a friend in Oklahoma that swears by the baby lock. They will not, she and her mom will not use anything but baby lock. And that's all I know about machines.
Ooh, these go.
So when you go, those do go. They're not an exact match, but it's good. It's
close.
very good.
Yeah, I don't believe in exact matches.
I make
That's just me though.
Yeah.
save money. This is gonna sound crazy, and after all these years, I still do. I make clothing for people that are very much living like in homesteads and stuff. I make clothing for people that are like LDS. I make a lot of clothing for people who are basically I make long denim dresses that are down to that are cover your shoes. And I got kind of famous in my town for doing that. And I have an extreme clientele of people that I'm not friends with that I make dresses. And I laughed so hard during my son's registration. So one of the parents walked in wearing something I made. And we all stuck out. She stuck out and I stuck out because we were properly clothed. Everybody else, it was the summer. I had long sleeves on. I had my hat on.
Well,
the way people let their children dress is appalling sometimes. So me and my Amish people were there with our bonnets on.
I can't.
I have an extremely strange, not strange, it's just a clientele. I fell into a clientele of people, and I make clothes for people who live on homesteads. And when I say homesteads, I mean like they're very devout in whatever they believe. And I'm not, they're check cleared. So, I'll make you whatever you want. And I'm not even trying to be mean.
Yeah.
I respect other people's beliefs. I have certain beliefs, but I am not here to step on anybody, man. If your check clears, I'll make you whatever you want. But yeah, it's almost getting towards that time of year too, where they're going to send me a giant order and I got to go get a ton of denim again.
I'll be like, nice knowing you. I'll see you when you're done.
It's almost like the Mimi G R11407. If you do anything over and over and over, you could blindfold me and I could make one with lining, pockets, everything.
Speaking of blindfolds, you didn't hear my announcement last night. So December 3rd, I am participating in a card maker challenge.
Okay.
I'm not making a card, but it's in the card maker world, and they are doing what is called the blindfold challenge. So everything has to be cut out. They can't use any cutting tools during the challenge, but they are putting together like cards, whether it's a greeting card, postcard, whatever. They're putting that together blindfolded, and everybody has 30 minutes on their video to do it. And mine's going to be pre-recorded. So I'm going to be among the pre-recorded ones. But because I'm not a card maker, I am going to be sewing a quilt block on my sewing machine, blindfolded.
I would put that thing through the web of my hand. Do not blindfold me. I am mistake prone.
Well, they were like, okay, well, I mean, you can use a hand needle. And I'm like, no, I don't use a hand needle normally. I am probably going to stab myself over and over and over with a hand needle. So will you guys allow me to use my sewing machine? Because I'm confident that I can do that. And they're like, okay, okay. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Well, if you change your mind, I can put together an easy, just peel and stick card kit for you.
Well, the problem with cards is I don't have any experience card making. Is that safe? No, it isn't safe. I wouldn't recommend everybody do it.
Denise and
Oh,
I
hi,
had
Christine.
the same thing. Seriously, you have no idea how much. Imagine like cutting out a block blindfolded. Oh, that
Oh
makes
no. Yeah, I'm still not doing the cutting stuff. So that's all got to be pre-done. That's going to be all done. What could possibly go wrong? Make sure, Mr. Oh, he will be. He will be. Oh, he's going to be here in case I drop something too, because I won't be able to tell. If I drop fabric on the carpet, I won't be able to find it or tell where it is unless it's attached to something else.
You know what? There's a ton of stuff I'll do blindfolded. Archery, driving, sewing are a few things I will not do. I will not do blindfolded.
Yeah. So my thing with hand sewing is I would have no seam allowance reference. With my sewing machine, I've sewn on it for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the sounds of my machine. And I can put masking tape down on my machine and, keep tape on it. So, but again, I'm not doing it live. It is pre-recorded.
I'm saying
so if something does happen, then I can cut the video and edit that part out. Yeah. I'm not giving anybody PTSD.
I witnessed my grandma sew through her fingernail before. Yikes. PTSD for life from it. No way I would ever sew blindfolded.
Yeah. I have sewn through my finger before. I don't want to do that again.
I did that with my eyes open, with my eyes uncovered. I don't know if I could trust myself.
Nope, I'm screaming from the cheap seats. Nope.
Well, the thing with the sewing through my fingernail, that was the embroidery machine was going, and my hand was on the embroidery, holding an applique, and somebody distracted me, was asking me tons of questions. And I looked away and let my hand move with the embroidery hoop instead of keeping my hand still. And that was stupid.
We had a golf cart. Drivers were blind. I would be so scared of crashing. I would be too. I'd be two in my head to do that. I don't have the coordination to do that. Imagine putting a needle through the finger and swinging the machine.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Oh. Same when I see it in full concentration for me. Absolutely. And that is true. Even if I'm like, people always say like, "Oh, I'm gonna sew if I'm in a bad mood." If I'm in a bad mood, I'm not in the right mind to sew.
No.
Yeah, I usually have to quit because I'm too cranky.
It's a lot more detailed than you think.
Yeah.
No, if I'm in a bad mood, the seam ripper's coming with me. Jack's gonna be out. We're gonna be having a party.
I say this all the time,
I
and
walk
I'm
away.
not trying to say like, "Oh, I'm a professional," but if the seam ripper's out, I'm this close to quitting. I'm
Yeah.
ready to go home. If the seam ripper, if I even have to pull out my seam ripper, I'm ready to quit. I'm like, I'm done for the day. Bad day.
If I'm in a bad mood and the seam ripper comes out, then you're going to hear a lot of colorful words. And then I'm finally just going to say, forget it. I quit for the night. And you have to quit because the words will get worse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Andrea says C equals so.
Yeah, because she said when I see it's full concentration, she meant when I sew it's full concentration. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I
Yeah.
have to be. I'm telling you, I have to be in the right frame. And it's not like I'm always happy, but like, if I'm really thinking about something, I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna make a mistake.
Now, kind of what inspired me to go ahead and try it with a sewing machine versus like doing it by hand, other than the fact that I don't like sewing by hand to begin with. There are actually quilters out there that are blind who do sew by sewing machine. So other people pick out their fabrics and cut them and all of that. And the quilters still sew. I mean, it takes them longer than somebody who has sight, but they do still sew. And it's quite impressive.
Sorry, I hear loud talking. I have to parent real quick.
Oh. Cynthia, can you make some of the 3D cards that YouTube advertises? Christmas trees, animals.
I probably could. I'm not sure what you mean by 3D unless I see what you're talking about. Because there's different, there's all kinds of cards that are 3D that are different. Not the same style.
There's like the ones with the foam squares that you like raise that way, and then maybe it's a pop-up. Like there's those kinds of options. That's just from me watching card making videos.
Yep, and trying to think of where, I don't know where my cards are, but I've made for my son for graduation. It's my favorite that I've made.
You need to hold it up, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
The cathedral window.
It's just the base of it. But I almost have a row finish.
Okay.
So I did one little thing, but
Well, those are nice and big. I like that.
so I'm gonna be doing the diagonal with the white and the black all throughout the quilt, and then I'm gonna have colors. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I have one more piece, and I think that's long enough. Like I'm trying to figure out how wide I want it. So and it's heavy. It's gonna be like a new weighted blanket.
Yeah.
Ooh, how
Cathedral
heavy.
windows do get heavy.
Here's my favorite I've made. So let me.
He made you big. Show it.
Yeah, I'm going to show a couple different types of what I consider 3D.
I'm gonna.
I think that Denise might be talking about.
Yeah.
That was not picked out.
I might have to call a plumber.
Oh, from yesterday.
My son.
Did you stuff a ham?
My son flushed what he admitted to flushing what he calls a ranch cap. Now I don't know if it's a cap from a ranch dressing or a clear plastic lid. But his toilet is going glug 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 every time you flush it.
Oh.
Mm.
So my patience, and it always happens during the holidays. It's never like all year long, everything's fine.
Yeah.
And today, and to further add my life as a country song today, the battery died on my car.
Oh no! On the Flex?
It's old though. I haven't changed my
No.
battery in 5 years.
Oh, okay.
6, 7. It's insane. I haven't changed my battery forever, so it's done.
When it rains, it pours.
Mm-hmm.
So is this what you're meaning, Denise? Like where the part of it's raised
Oh,
on the front?
Oh, I
That's
like
very
that.
pretty.
So there's one card
Oh,
that
hold on. Cynthia, really quick, move that back and forth. That really does have a 3D effect to it. That's awesome.
Well, it's physically 3D too, with all the clouds being
the clouds are all
hummed up.
lifted. So there's clouds behind it, and then I've done the pieces where there's foam behind it
Yeah.
to make it raised. And
I
that,
love
so
that.
yeah. And
That
this,
looks. I love that. This is what you're going to teach me, right?
yes,
Okay.
when you come up.
Yeah.
But this is my Peyton's high school graduation card. I made him, and it's like a graduation cap. And then
That's really cool.
you raise it, and it has
Stop.
all these different things. This one took a while,
Yeah.
but
I
I used
bet.
stickers, and I have this whole thing full of tassels that I got on Amazon. So I used his school color. I made one for my nephew too, but I just decorated it with all
Be
kinds of.
careful. 20-minute twins counting how many folds.
I already did.
How
There's
many
16. No, there's 16 pictures that you could put. Do you imagine starting with kindergarten or preschool and you
Mhm.
put a picture all the way through? Like, I'm about to be emotional right now because I'm going to have a senior next year.
No way! I didn't realize she was.
Oh, you're so that thing I can't say.
I know. No, I'm going to be no.
So this I would a 3D card also. So Denise, tell me what if you were referring to something like one of these,
That's awesome,
or
Cynthia.
if
I
I'm
love
on the right track.
that. Is awesome.
Those are gorgeous.
Thank
Please
you.
tell me you sell this stuff.
I would if someone would buy it.
Okay. No, we're starting.
I'll
We're
have some
we're
for
starting.
you.
We're going to get you going.
So you know what? When
I have sold a few to friends and family, but I haven't like pushed a business of it.
would you be willing? Would you be willing to teach a class?
Yeah,
Because that's where you could.
I'd be nervous the first time, but because I've done some things one-on-one with my sister and family, but I would be willing to.
I do public speaking all the time, and I was nervous at first, and then I hadn't done it in a while, and then I came back to it, and I was rusty. And those same old fears and all that stuff came right back after like 5 years. But eventually you'll get used to it. In a weird way, I do it every morning with the safety speech. I yell at everybody. Don't get caught and don't have Cal State OSHA calling. Absolutely.
Thank you, Denise.
Yeah, those are pretty.
But I think that's a skill. That's a lost skill that people don't have anymore. When I saw it, that's amazing. And you should teach that to people.
Well, I enjoy doing it. I used to scrapbook when the kids were little, and then when Peyton became mobile, it was too hard to keep up with it. Oh, here's another card that is pretty cool that I learned how to make on YouTube.
Cynthia, did you catch Tim Holtz the other day? He had a live using stamps and making cards. It was so cool.
I don't know if I've watched him. I've started to watch him, but I haven't sat through a whole episode of his. But yeah, I watch all those live YouTubers. If I'm not on here with you guys, I'm watching live stampers making cards to learn from them. But I learned how to make a kimono, and so I have to try to pull down this belly band, and then it opens up like a shirt. It's really a shirt, but I made it like to look like kimonos for my son's Japan trip for the kids, so they could have it
I
as part
love
of their
that.
scrapbooking.
That's
That's
fabulous.
artwork.
Those
That's
are
amazing.
awesome.
So it was fun to do.
Do you watch Not Afraid of Color?
What is that?
She's a card maker. She's the one that connected me to that blindfold challenge. She's
No,
she and I go back.
I'll look
She's
her up.
really, really good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look her up. But no, I haven't heard of her. So maybe I'm not connecting into the right group of YouTubers that she's connected in.
And Misty, I know this is gonna seem just impossible and crazy, but when I was a kid, I was extremely shy. I was like shy guy. And I don't know, something happened between 6th grade and junior high where I became the amazing Teddy Z. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I feel like I went from being an extrovert to an introvert over the last 10 years.
I'm a situational. My dad was a mayor. He would talk to everybody, shake everyone's hand. I'm not like that. I'm overtly polite. I respect people, but I mind my own business, you know.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I would totally strike up a conversation with a stranger. Would you? Just
Yes.
somebody that like you're never gonna see again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do all the time. But it's usually like people ask me where I work or about my hat or my shoes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do it all the time, and now I'm not as quick to just strike up a conversation with a stranger.
Those are amazing, Cynthia. You should really
They are. They are.
I picked the wrong one to try to demonstrate. I can't put it back together now.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. And you know what? I did grow out of it. I'm gonna find that picture.
Thank you, Andrea.
In 1980, cough, cough, cough. My dad's POWMIA organization, the Lost Patrol, they had an event. It was like a Toys for Tots before Toys for Tots. But they had like, you know, you donate a toy, you got in for free kind of thing. We were at this event and they had the Raiderettes. And in 1980, blah, 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 there's a picture of like my brother is like red. And I'm like with the Raiders. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Because there's another picture where she's trying to kiss me and I'm like, this, you know. I gotta find him. Because you know, if you think about it, that was like almost 40, that was like 38, you know, something like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would love to show them this picture and be like, look, when I was a kid. Absolutely, Cynthia. Everyone's loving your cards.
Well, thank you.
No, I don't know. I'm weird. When I was a kid, I used to walk home from junior high, and there was a Thrifties, there was a Lucky's, but there was also a Hallmark store. And I remember the smell of the cards and the candle.
Yes.
That very specific smell of the Hallmark store.
Hallmark stores have a very specific smell.
And one of the greatest stories of all time. When my dad retired the first time, he went a little crazy. I walked by the Hallmark store. There's a bunch of pictures of children with the Easter Bunny. And then I look and I see one grown man, and he's sitting on the Easter Bunny's lap like this. And it was my dad. And they put it up with it was nothing but little kids. And my senior citizen father sitting on the Easter Bunny. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh.
He kept that picture. I bet I can find it. He kept that picture forever.
I bet you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't blame him for keeping it.
So the Hallmark store always had a special place in my family. That's my house. In a weird way, my house smells like a Hallmark store because I'm obsessed with candles.
Mine is Bath and Body Works.
Maybe those Yankee candles are like $25-$30 now.
Yeah,
mean,
I was about
yeah,
to say
they
your
are.
your house doesn't smell like Hallmark. It smells like Yankee Candle, right?
No, I buy the Walmart ones.
Oh,
I like the wax warmer.
yeah.
I have wax warmers everywhere.
No, you're fine.
Oh,
You're
there goes-
coming back. You're coming back. You're coming back.
That's what I used in Oklahoma was the wax
Yeah.
wax warmers, mainly because
My
I had
class-
kids and I didn't want to burn candles. But now that Peyton is a teenager, he likes to burn candles. So my house always smells like a Bath and Body Works. When he was young.
I think my son Loki hates it, but I love candles.
No, I can't find his birthday card. I made an exploding card, and I can't find it.
Hallmark stores did make me feel bougie. They did. Do you guys have stamp stores where you live?
I don't think I do.
We used to have a bunch in my town, and that's gone the way of the dodo. I miss stamp stores.
Yeah, I haven't looked around here. I haven't done any searching around here to see if they have any around here. But everywhere that I order from, they're pretty much out in Utah or Arizona, I think.
Are wax warmers better than candles for asthma?
Well, they don't put off any soot.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jean, for hanging out. Thank you so much. I truly
Good night,
appreciate.
Jean.
I appreciate Jean watches the replay and everything. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much.
How often are your candles like forever burning, or do you like 8 hours and you just let it go?
Well, the stubby ones, they'll burn through in an evening. So when I buy it, like they were recently on sale for $2, I was like, I'll take this whole row. But I buy the big ones with the lids. Well, they actually no longer sell the lids anymore. But I buy the larger candles. I get soy melts at craft shows, and they never mess with my asthma. I need to know these things because I do a lot of self-punishing things, like burn candles in my house.
So my wax, like it comes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It has 8 little like pods that are like this size,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I put it in 8 hours ago, and I can still smell it.
Oh, awesome.
So
Interesting.
it'll last for 2 days at my school when I have them in there, and then I either dig it out or I'll warm it up a little bit and throw it out, and then I'll just put more in. But you can get these at Walmart, especially on sale,
Yeah.
and they're just as good quality as your Scentsy ones. I got this one as a teacher gift.
Do they still sell those weird plastic things that you used to just slowly dial up and open? And it had
No.
that.
Well, oh yeah, the plug-in things. Those
Well, not a plug-in.
absolutely.
No, not a plug-in. It was literally just this thing. It was like
Oh,
shape
I
of
know
a
what you're talking
cone,
about.
and you'd open it and
Oh.
slowly move it, and it would let the scent out.
I have not seen those in a while.
Oh, they still exist.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm nose blind to them, but I don't ever smell them. I had like 2 of them, one in each bathroom, like a long, long time ago, and I never smelled it. So I threw them away.
My brother bought me one when he was trying to domesticate me when I was like 13.
Yeah.
And I loved those things, but I'm really wondering if I'm gonna give my son one.
The wax melts, I tend to not have as much issue with the smell on them because you can also like put less wax in and have a lighter smell. I can handle those better than candles typically.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm old school. I think it's because I was raised Roman Catholic. I love a good presentation with candles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I'm not saying I don't love the presentation. I'm just saying I can't. My asthma doesn't like it super.
On the mantle.
Super friendly.
On the mantle where I burn my candles, those are my great grandparents on there because I'm dramatic.
Oh.
That's on the mantle where I burn the candles. Like everything is drama. Yes, every time people go to my house, they always say, "Oh, your house smells good." I tend to just get the warm scents, like fall flannel and warm cashmere type scent. I don't like food. Okay, I am the same, Andrea. I don't like food candles. Not even gingerbread, anything.
The apple scents are nice, but other than that, no, I just get like fresh linen or I'll get like like what you're saying.
I don't think I've even bought apple. Now you got me. Now you got me thinking. Like, have I ever bought an apple candle?
I like the Macintosh smell. Apples, I love that smell because I grew up in apple country, and so
Yeah.
when I worked in the farm stand back in the day, and it's just, I mean, right from September all the way through until November is when I worked in the fall, like almost every day. They were bringing in those huge crates of apples every single day, and so the whole store smelled like it.
Oh no, I'm craving
Just
apples.
I love apples. I can't. Apples don't love me, but I love apples.
So we do the apple. We can do the apple cider or like apple cinnamon.
Yeah,
We can
we have
do
cider
like
press, too.
orange and smells like that. We can do some vanilla. My husband's not a huge fan. He likes like the pine and the
Christmas tree.
thank God he doesn't like patchouli, but yeah, like Christmas tree and
Oh,
fir
I
and all
love
that.
pine. I love
And
pine.
those all and that and eucalyptus absolutely give me an instant migraine. So we don't have those. He loves them, but like if he buys something that's got a fragrance of that, I'm like sniffing, trying to figure out what in the heck I'm smelling. And then I'll go find wherever he is with that smell. And I'll go, whatever that smell is, hurry up and use it all and keep the door closed because you're not using it again after this. Like
You know what's
he
really
gets to use it the once.
Andrea, I think part of the reason I'm such a candle burner is because my parents were like this. And so because of that, I think I've turned my house into a cathedral. Because as a kid, I wanted to burn candles and I wasn't allowed to. And the funny thing is, because of my grandmother, I have candelabras. I have all kinds of dramatic candlesticks. And so yeah, I love burning candles. My favorite is any coffee smell.
Ooh.
I had to go to meetings to stop eating coffee ice cream.
Oh, stop.
I had to go get professional help to stop eating espresso and just regular coffee ice cream.
Are you ready?
Hi, Jacqueline.
You're not ready for this. Oreo crust, coffee ice cream.
Hey Jacqueline, hello. And yes, I made this coat. These are Hexies, and Twinny McTwin is making me so hungry.
I can't. I just want to touch that jacket. You have no idea.
And
Just want to like rub it. Just
this shed like fur material. While I almost put a mask on. It was so dusty in here when I was running the serger through it.
Hi, Jacqueline. How are you?
Great to see you, Jacqueline. Hello. Thank you. Yes, I make most of the coats. Where else could you get a giant WKRP in Cincinnati collar?
On my so-called life.
I have a big face. I have a giant chin, and so the collar just goes right along with it. My husband never let us burn candles either. Now my daughter burns one in her room all the time. Exactly. My parents were overtly cautious, and I don't. You know what? You live longer, and I'm not anti that life. I'm just saying I throw caution to the wind sometimes. I burn candles. I burn candles in here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. But ever since I got rid of Serger Station, I don't burn them as much as I used to.
I can't do that. I can't do burning candles all the time. I can definitely do wax melts more though.
Oh, I have a floral kit. I put it together, but haven't yet.
Awesome.
One day, Cynthia, we need to sit down. I have a bunch of kits and things that I haven't done either, and things that I purchased that I have yet to get around.
I do too.
Okay. Do I need to set up a private retreat for the four of us? We're gonna just hang out for like.
Are we gonna
Another
go
35
or
hours.
are we gonna sit virtually?
We can zoom. We can zoom.
I would have to be muted the whole time though, because I would have to sew.
That's okay.
I would actually have to sew.
That's okay. We can make that work. You haven't been to one of my retreats yet.
You know what's so funny? Every time I hear the word retreat, I think of Dino Chicken snowballs. My church we used to go to this place up over by Fort Tejon over there. There is this place that my church had, and they had Dino Chicken, mashed potatoes. It was camp food.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like industrial salad. When I say industrial, it comes in almost like a plastic bucket trough.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Oh,
walk
yeah.
by and they're like, here's some salad, here's some lasagna. Matter of fact,
And
that
it's
place,
usually pasta and salad, isn't it?
that place is the reason why I love vegetable lasagna. Is because of the retreats we used to go on when I was a kid. I always, you know what? I kind of just solved the mystery. Because my parents were not vegetarians at all. They were carnivores.
Yeah.
And so they never made that stuff. I love vegetarian lasagna.
I don't think I've had it.
Stouffer's make some. I think it's the greatest thing
Yeah.
on earth. And I know somebody here is anti-box. So,
No, I'm not anti-box for Stouffer's, but
Stouffer's.
Stouffer's lasagna is pretty much the only thing. And maybe even a chicken pot pie if I don't feel like making it. But other than that, you won't find the box in my refrigerator or a freezer. Sorry, my freezer.
What about Stouffer's mac?
No, I can make
Oh,
it.
it's I could eat a whole tray that's meant for 8 people.
Yeah,
I
I
might
can make
regret
it.
it the next
Like, and I need toppings on it.
day.
Yeah.
Like maybe I want bacon on it. Maybe I want lobster on it. Maybe I want shrimp on it.
You have autonomy. Go get your lobster and your shrimp and go put it on it.
But no. See, no, I want fresh stuff. I want to be able to put everything that I like in it.
It's
So I
fresh
put-
out the freezer.
Yeah, I put cream cheese in mine. Yeah, it's good.
So my husband made the request of he wanted my chili this weekend,
Yeah.
and by like Saturday it still wasn't. The beans weren't soft enough because he had mouth surgery, so it wasn't soft enough for him to eat yet. And by Sunday evening, he was able to get a bowl of chili. And he's like, when we got home today, he put my chili back in the crock pot, and he's like had 4 bowls today because he's like, I can finally eat it. And he's like, she's been cooking this chili all weekend. I've been smelling it all weekend, and that is all I want because he wanted it before I even made it.
That sounds good.
Chili is a good and inexpensive option.
Mm-hmm.
I like a little kick to my chili. Like I make it sweet and spicy.
I don't tend to make it super spicy because you can
No,
always
just a
add
little bit.
more. Yeah.
Mhm.
You can always add more. I mean, I've made it spicier in the past than this version. But I knew with his mouth he wasn't going to want anything spicy. So I went on the low end.
Oh yeah.
And if he didn't like it, I'd add more stuff.
So, Twin, when you say spicy, am I shooting steam out my ears like a cartoon?
No, but you can taste it. Like it's there. Like you can taste the notes.
I like
You
it
don't-
good. I like spicy.
So,
I have never.
Like I'm saying, you can add more if you'd like it spicier. We'll put some jalapenos on it.
I'll never boot out Captain Spice.
Yeah. Like that's what we do. Like we'll take the chili and then I'll cut up some fresh jalapenos and sour cream and cheese and then you can just put it on it, whatever you'd like.
Like even last night when I was eating broccoli soup, I had jalapenos and Frank's red hot sauce in it.
See, yeah, there you go.
Cynthia's like, nope.
Mm-mm.
No.
And I don't drink milk, so I couldn't drink milk to cool my mouth down.
I don't drink milk either.
I'm
So
not.
you're not a Texas Pete fan, you're a Frank's Red Hot guy.
It was working at Carl's Jr. that converted me. I would only use Tapatio and Tabasco. Like I was old school. And honestly, I've never had sriracha before. They make it here. Not a
Still?
dab. Never. Not a dab. Never.
We're only friends.
I couldn't even tell you how it tastes because I'm loyal. And then when I worked at Carl's Jr. 100 years ago,
Yeah.
they had a Frank's Red Hot sandwich where it was literally a fried piece of it was fried chicken, and they would dip it in a huge thing of Frank's.
Yeah.
And I fell in love.
Like I even have sriracha ketchup in my refrigerator right now. Like we eat sriracha.
Ollie and I see birds of the same feather flock together.
Well, I mean, you guys have been together for thousands of years.
He
So everyone
probably said I don't, but I'm obsessed with milk and Frank. Oh, I
Albert,
forgot about Tallulah. I subscribed to her and Cameron's friend. Oh, awesome.
Hey.
Albert
Okay.
chocolate milk and strawberry milk, but it's not plain milk. Oh,
Cynthia, I found this stuff at Walmart that tastes like the stuff from school. I
oh
need.
really?
Oh, I had to go to meetings to stop drinking that stuff. It tastes like that stuff out of the carton. I forgot about Cholula. Cholula is bomb too.
what is that?
These are all hot sauce
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one in the yellow? Is that yellow wrapper?
with a cork, with like almost a
Yeah.
cork top. Yeah.
Okay, I've never really actually read the labels.
Oh,
I
Cholula is
just know
bomb.
by
Too.
color.
I have never had sriracha, and it's not even anything like in LA. It's on every table.
Yeah.
I think it is here too. It seems like it's a craze here. It's a trend
They're. I can't remember what town they were in.
in Oklahoma. In Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Whatever town they were in, they got sued because there was so much cayenne pepper in the air. Everyone around in the area was like, they were crying all the time. They were like sneezing because there was so much pepper in the air. The process to make it is so they had to move. They literally had to move their factory.
When you eat Korean or Thai food, do you eat the hot oil that's at the table?
No, I've learned as a child with wasabi when I thought it was avocado.
Oh.
It's pistachio ice cream. What are you talking
Oh, that burns you. That is a core memory. I will never repeat that.
about?
I hurt myself. I was like 7 or 8 years old. I thought that was guacamole or something.
Oh, your eyes are popping out.
I was incredibly thankful that even though my stepkids told my son, yeah, it's mild, that they, did stop him because he was about to get a whole bunch of wasabi. And, for his first time ever trying it. And they were like, no, don't get that much. Like they at least did that. They were nice enough to him for that.
But as the years went on, like now I can't eat Tabasco because I think it's too plain. Like it's weird. I've kind of graduated. There are certain barbecue sauces I can't eat ever since I discovered the vinegary barbecue sauces.
Oh, you're okay. So you like because there's 3 different types. There's there's a mustard base, ketchup base, and a vinegar base.
On the West Coast, you can buy vinegary base, but they only really sell the mustard and ketchup base here.
And ketchup. Yeah.
And you
Depending on what side of North Carolina you're on, is what you get presented.
we used to have this place called Firehouse.
Yeah.
And they would sell
The subs?
yeah. No. It was a restaurant and they would sell
Oh.
barbecue. And they would sell barbecue
Oh.
sauce in fire hydrants. I still have one.
Oh, okay. That's
Really?
different.
Glass fire hydrants. I could go. I wonder if it's still in my kitchen. My son has obsessed over it and kept it forever. But they
Yeah.
were glass fire hydrants, and that stuff was amazing.
That's so cool.
But it was an idea of a place like if like certain barbecue places don't last here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if you don't have enough people, well, everybody migrates there, as you said before.
Oh, people love it, but restaurants, even the ones that are successful, don't last more than 2 years here.
Oh, okay.
Captain Sorensen's is probably the hot sauce you're just talking about. And apparently it is still available. I just went looking for
man,
it.
I'm gonna go crazy at the grocery store tomorrow. It's gonna be ugly.
Oh, it is sold at Firehouse Subs too.
Maybe if I eat, I'm gonna eat like a full English breakfast before I go to the store.
Is that kind of what you're looking at? What you're
Oh,
thinking of?
that is definitely in the area of. That
Yeah.
might be exactly what it is. But
Yeah,
it was
Firehouse Subs has it. Captain Sorensen's Datil Pepper Hot Sauce. Or Datil Pepper. I don't know how to pronounce it.
okay. She's not kidding. Come to Texas for real barbecue. No, Texas is some of the best I've ever had in my life. But with that being said, I've had great food in Oklahoma, Memphis. Hey, Tennessee, I'm looking at you. They have some barbecue that'll just knock
They
the
do have
socks
some good
off.
barbecue. Do not expect good barbecue here in Casper. Just gonna say. We
Okay.
have barbecue, but don't expect what you're expecting from around the country here. They just don't have it.
You'd be, you never know though. There might be a transplant that has a giant smoker in their backyard that looks like a choo-choo train.
There's 2 barbecue joints here in town. One is a big chain. The other is the place that I would go if I want barbecue. And I mean, it's not bad, but it does not rival the barbecue I've had from the Southeast.
I went to this place in Oregon and they had amazing food and they had a smoker in front that was literally a fake choo-choo train.
Oh wow.
And every side you open up, there was a brisket in there. Like these guys were
that's
serious.
cool.
Oh, these guys were serious.
Yeah. There's it's family owned, but it's called The Pit, and it's in Durham, North Carolina. And so every day, it's like I think it's Tuesday through Saturday, you'll see their huge smoker out back, and it's just their feet or off to the side of the restaurant, and they're just feeding it with wood and everything like that. And
Oh,
they're cooking.
yeah.
It's so much fun to watch. So
One of the best barbecue joints near where my parents live is out in the middle of nowhere. And you only know if they're open because there's smoke coming out of the roof or like smoke coming out of the chimney. But it looks like the dumpiest hole in the wall, but it is amazing food.
Thank you so much for hanging out, K-Money Quilting. Thank you so much.
have a good night, Regina. I'll see you later.
And now I'm craving Texas barbecue.
We're
There are 2 different locations in LA. There are men who have these giant chicken rotisseries with like 60 pieces of chicken on. And they're just doing this. And they're turning it. You can smell it from half a mile away. It is the most cruel. Every time I go there, I'm like, I am craving barbecue chicken, man. I'm craving it. It is, and like a lot of people have been like, dude, you buy chicken off the street? Literally, I'm eating it with the stick, and I'm like, this is the greatest barbecue chicken I've ever had in my life. And it's cooked on this huge rotisserie. And they cook corn with it and all kinds of stuff.
That's neat.
It's a valley. It's a weird valley. And I'm sure it's all over LA, but I only noticed it in the valley. It is the greatest thing on planet Earth.
Do you guys have food fairs a lot down there? Over there?
Yes, but we have street vendors.
Oh, yeah.
And so you could turn a corner and you're like, why is this guy making pancakes in the middle of, and it'll be the best pancakes you've ever had in your life.
That is absolutely one of the things I remember about us driving through any part of California. Is everywhere we went, you would get somewhere, or on the way to somewhere, there would be a random food truck, like just completely random food truck, every block or two, and there would be lines around the truck of people just standing there waiting to get their food.
Those bacon wrapped hot dogs have saved my life. In LA, we have vendors that sell bacon wrapped hot dogs everywhere, and they're called LA dogs. Those are the greatest things on earth. They make them with bell peppers. Oh, don't get the avocado though. I don't know how many people have got sick from the avocado. If you're from out of town, I don't know why the avocado makes people sick, but I eat the same avocado and it doesn't make me sick. Just some friendly, as your friendly LA tour guide.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I frequently go to Mexico. At least I used to, and every time I've gone, I've drank the water and not got sick one time.
No. I don't trust to try to drink the water in Mexico.
I'm not recommending it. I'm not saying go down a glass of water, but not one time did I get sick when I went to Mexico.
Is it true that they have like everything in bags, like for drinks?
In Central and South, yes, but yes, the more you get down, yes. Like
Oh.
you'll get a Sprite in a bag.
Yeah.
In the tour, like Mexico is built up, so they have AM PMs, they have 7-Elevens, like they have Burger King. But like the deeper you get to Central America, everything's in a bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything.
Yeah.
Hey Rita. Okay,
Hey,
who's the
Rita.
manager of this restaurant? I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. I think I was sewing instead of listening. You've come back into we've gone back to food. That's my natural default.
Yeah, we left the food train and then it picked us up at the next station. I'm looking at the weather. It was supposed to start snowing and then it's like questionable as to whether or not it's gonna snow.
Yeah.
It's freezing outside right now.
I won't
I
gripe
don't think
about
it's snowing.
I won't gripe about my 70 and 50 degree weather.
Oh no, I enjoy the cold. It's fine. I get to wear the sweater I made.
Let's see, it's 40 degrees outside here, and it feels like it. And I took Benjamin to potty earlier.
It says now that our temperatures are going to start dropping on Saturday. So like Friday, highs not even get to 40. And then, let's see, daily.
Katie,
It
you are
doesn't show me
more
everything.
than invited. If you want to hop on Wednesday, come on down. You're the next contestant on my so-called live.
Yeah. Yeah, Katie, I saw that you put that on. I wrote down to text you later. But yeah.
Oh, Roddy reminds me of my grandparents were obsessed with The Price is Right. And anytime I'd go to their house, they were watching it.
Oh, Rita, that's not a bad 4-letter word. Well, for you it would be, but for me it's not. It's not a bad word here. We were talking about we were talking about 4-letter words on the retreat this weekend. So cold, wind, snow. Heat is a bad 4-letter word for me. Yeah, we're going down those 4-letter words. Rain.
I'm curious if he's going to be hosting Thanksgiving or going out of town. Are you going out of town? Are you staying home? What's everybody doing this week for Thanksgiving?
We are doing a first. We are going over to a friend's house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we don't know how they cook. We don't know what we're walking into. So we're going to get to figure that out on Thanksgiving Day. We're going on an adventure. We'll put it that way.
Fun.
I am for the first time since 2020, my mom and I are gonna hang out. I'm looking forward to her cooking and rooting and watching. I rarely watch. I'm not like I watch football. You know what's so funny? This year I've watched every Rams game, but it is a family tradition to watch every football game. And so she's gonna come over here, and I won't be able to sleep until 2 in the afternoon. Because I guarantee she's gonna come start making the turkey at 6 in the morning.
Oh,
Will she cook at your house? Or is she going to cook at her house?
Oh, she gonna cook over here.
Yeah.
She doesn't want the mess at hers.
That's fair. That's
She's
fair.
gonna make a giant mess and then leave.
Smart woman.
Andrea says she always hosts. We used to always host. We're just not up to it this year. So it was cool that we got invited somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We always do the Macy's Day Parade. Like we have it on TV the
Yeah.
whole time. Yeah.
I would rather host for the pure fact that I get stuffed and I pass out and I wake up to coffee and pie.
Yeah.
And I don't have to leave. Like I would so I
Yeah.
would gladly host. 6 days and counting.
Aw.
Oh.
So does that mean you're it's just going to be you and Nora at home for Thanksgiving?
Let's see.
Rita's doing nothing.
And
Begging
channel.
creators.
All right, Rita.
I
That's
did.
what
No, not a Dallas fan. I inadvertently become a Lions fan every year because I remember the old days of Barry Sanders. So every year I watched at least the Lions game. At least. It's weird. It's just a weird tradition.
I might come on Thanksgiving Day, just depending on how everything works out. Give Tom some time to decompress from being social.
I was thinking about it, but I'm going to be on with Mona the next day, so we'll see. Well, it all depends on. See, but my hopping on is 10 o'clock at night for everybody else, so it's a big difference. I host Thanksgiving, then one of my sisters always hosts Christmas. I tried hosting Christmas one year and said never again. I thought it was too much chaos with all the gifts on top of the food. Christmas is nuts. It is nuts. Like, oh, you guys are reminding me I have to I'm setting up early. I'm pulling it. I'm like trying to convince myself to pull all my Christmas stuff out because it's nuts.
Tom's worried about pulling Christmas out because the elevator's down right now again. It's been down since Tuesday night last week.
lovely.
And the vendor has not shown up yet, even though they've been called. So we don't know when we'll have an elevator working again. So he can't set up Christmas because he can't bring it upstairs until the elevator's fixed.
Oh, Katie says we're going to a friend's house. I still cook because I love leftovers. Bob said he'll be my assistant and dishwasher.
Hey, that works.
I have contingency plans. I eat everything and then I eat the mashed potatoes, which put me down.
Yeah. Do you guys clean as you go? Like when I'm cooking, I have to, like when I'm finished with a pot, I put it in the wash. I put it in the dishwasher, or not the dishwasher. I put it in the sink. And then when I have like a free 5 seconds, I wash it and put it away. Like I can't.
You and I would mesh well in the kitchen.
Okay.
Because that is exactly what I do. However, I think William, by the sound of his grunt just then, does not do that.
Actually, no, I clean as I. No.
Oh, do you?
I can't eat unless half the stuff's put away. I clean as I go. I clean as I go. It's actually something that I'm constantly teaching my son because he cooks. And I'll walk in and he'll start putting stuff away. I'm like, bro, if you have 10 seconds of free time, clean this dish, because we thaw a lot of things, So I'm like, clean this, do this. Like, I'm really big on cleaning as you go.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest thing with the girls. I was like, I'll walk in the kitchen and it's just a disaster. I'm like, what did we do? What did we do? All I did was take a nap for 5 seconds or go to the grocery store. And it's destroyed.
Well, Thanksgiving week, like if we were hosting this year, I would be in the kitchen tonight cooking or working on a pie.
Yeah.
Versus, being able to be on here. Because I start prepping everything Monday because it takes me extra long to do everything.
Yeah.
But by Thanksgiving morning, I'm already running the dishwasher, or I'm running it the night before Thanksgiving. And then I'm, reloading it and running it Thanksgiving morning while Tom's still finishing cooking things. Because no, I can't.
So
I can't do the dishes.
I'm going to Andrea's house because she eats for 3 days. Oh, that sounds Roman. That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I wish.
I come from a big family, so we usually have a lot of food left over, and we eat on it for days.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
love it.
So
But
so I
nothing-
have a question, an honest question. For those who do the whole 3-day affair for Thanksgiving, what's your breakfast look like? What do you eat for breakfast every
That is
day?
the one thing I miss about family sleeping over is the hash browns, giant thing of eggs, the 3 pounds of bacon. Oh, I miss those breakfasts. I miss those. I used to one of the biggest mistakes that I learned was showing people I know how to cook country potatoes. So that was my thing,
Mm-hmm.
chopping them and cooking them.
Mhm.
Oh,
When
We always
don't
have
have to leave-
casseroles.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What do
And
you-
when we don't have to leave early, I'll always fix chocolate gravy and biscuits for breakfast.
oh my
Yes.
gosh. My oldest daughter sent me a message. I haven't spoke to her in for like 20 years. She was in a traveling she's a traveling CNA nurse, and her and 5 co-workers got stuck in an elevator and it fell 7 floors.
That
Stop.
is terrifying.
That is some nightmare stuff.
Mhm.
This
See,
is.
that's why I like, man, there was a certain pyramid that I even thought the elevators were too shaky.
It was weird.
They
Not
were
going up, like you're going at an angle.
and they
That's
were,
what I was going to ask. That's what you do.
and they were shaking though. It's not like at least on the pulley system it goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
This was literally shaking. I felt like I was re-entering the earth. Like I
You
was
said
coming
that
back.
almost every time.
Yeah, because I've watched too many
You're going
sci-fi
up and
movies. Too many sci-fi movies, man. I feel like I was an alien. I felt like
down.
I miss that. I miss cooking for an army. I miss that. I guess she had broken ribs and refused to go in an elevator now. Oh my god, I would never go back in an elevator.
Mm-mm.
And do you know what they do for broken ribs? Do you know what they do? They wrap you and tell you not to there's nothing they can do.
Well,
Don't breathe.
yeah. I mean, it's like your tailbone too. I mean, they can't really do anything for your tailbone, and unless your like your toes are broken and like bent, like if it's just like a hairline fracture or a crack or something, they can't do anything for your toes either, other than tell you,
Tape
wear
it.
this, stabilizing boot and be careful.
Kitty Crafts, do you know what I have? I'm gonna have on Friday morning? Turkey omelet.
I like that breakfast. That's good. That's a good breakfast idea. Hi.
I never had turkey omelet.
I put so much stuff
Oh,
in it
could
that
try
I don't know if it constitutes as an omelet after how much stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like everything but the kitchen sink kind of omelet.
It depends on how frog, and definitely onions, green peppers, cheese, some sort of sausage or bacon, and or both.
Yeah.
so loaded omelet. Okay.
Yeah.
Western omelet.
Cynthia, are you okay? Are you stuck? Yep. I couldn't figure out whether she was concentrating or if her computer.
I think her computer's frozen on us, or her internet's frozen.
Biscuits
She's
and
having
gravy is
problems
one
with
of my
that.
faves. Biscuits and gravy is something that I absolutely love.
Yeah. I never had chocolate gravy, so I don't know.
I haven't had it either. I think it'd be too fatty for me now.
I was going to ask her how she made it.
Well, we will see her soon again.
Chocolate.
Even if we don't see her tonight, we'll see her again.
Yeah.
That does sound that
Yeah.
that's actually like a weird fear. Um, uh, even when I used to go on cruise ships, I didn't like those elevators, and you're inside of the ship. I am not a fan. So falling 7 floors, that's just nightmare fuel for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
They can't do it.
My one fear is falling.
I pulled my coccyx, and there was nothing they could do. They gave me a donut,
Hmm.
and they were like, "Here."
Cushion yourself for a while.
That's why when I felt it recently, and I didn't go to a doctor because I knew what they do. Nothing.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, Cynthia. I knew that's what it was. I hope.
Oh, come back.
Aw. You looked like you were really concentrating.
I should have took a screenshot of it.
Absolutely.
You should have.
It's
Go back.
awful.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
awful falling that much. I couldn't imagine. One of my many flights between Phoenix and LA and Burbank, we fell 1,000 feet one time.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a hard nope.
We got caught in what they said was a jet stream or something. Solid 1,000 feet. And they even told us, hey, we have successfully fell 1,000 feet. I thought I almost needed to be hospitalized. Let's just put it that way.
I have not flown in 12 years, and you're telling me this less than a month before I fly. Thank you.
Tammy.
It was 20 something years ago.
Still.
Tammy, I've taken quite a few trips this last year. None of that
Yeah.
happened. None of that happened.
Oh, I know. I know.
No, just watch out for your ears. Just because when you do have turbulence, it felt like my ears popped for days afterwards. So
Well, the biggest challenge is Paladin has never flown.
yeah.
He's trained for it, but we've never flown. And so this will be his first flight, and it is round trip, but
How long does it take to get there?
I don't remember. We're flying to Denver, and then we have very short layovers, which is not a cool thing. We have very short layovers in Denver on the way there and on the way back. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you can always get an escort. Like they can.
Yeah, I put in there that. I put in there for wheelchair assistance for me. That way they should hold the plane, and they'll get us to our gate, and we don't have to figure out where we're going.
Yeah,
because if I'm struggling, because I haven't flown with a service dog ever. So if I'm struggling, I don't want Tom to have to try to figure out where we're going in a strange place with a lot of people. So wheelchair means that, they'll take care of that for us. So
I always get on the airplane apps, so I know. And then there's a couple apps that you can just type in the airport and it tells you where you're going.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. But if they move our gate or anything like that, it's gonna be
it's automatic. Updated automatically.
Yeah. We'll see.
Chocolate Gravy will be the name of my next country album.
With Trini?
It will be My So-Called Life as Chris Gaines. That's the midlife crisis name. That's when you dye your hair brown and change your name, but it's still the same album.
Is that what you're going to do?
I don't know. I reserve the right to completely and utterly have a midlife crisis.
Let me know.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll ride an ostrich. William Gaines.
I will wave at you, Katie Crafts. I was already thinking about that. Absolutely thinking about that.
Yeah, I think when I go to California, I fly into Denver.
I flew into Salt Lake City as a teen. Or no, in college. I flew into Salt Lake City, but I don't think I've actually flown into Denver. But normally, if I'm booking my flights, I give myself enough layover time at every airport.
Yeah.
I'd rather have layover time and then have a flight delay and, still be okay. Like every time I booked flights when I was flying regularly, I always made sure I had at least an hour layover.
Yeah.
The flights they book for me do not have that. I don't have a choice. Hey, Cynthia, welcome back.
Hey,
Back.
Yeah, Rita, these are all right here where I'm pointing right now. That's the new block. That's the last one that we did together, you and I. But no, this is all the whole quilt. So I think this is how I'm going to put it together. So we're going to make a video tomorrow.
your room is extremely quilty.
Well, I'm working on this was the Vlogmas quilt from last year. So I had to put it as my backdrop for like the first couple of quilts or blocks that we do.
Oh
And
my!
then I put flannel behind me so that you can see the blocks as I'm making them.
The reason I'm jumping is because I remember you making that. I watched all your Vlogmas last year. I actually remember that. And Katie is getting a deep sea cable that will change everything. You'll get better internet and all that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it will do a lot.
Well, now we know that Tammy does those flying birds so much. She likes flying. And have you ever been to the Denver airport?
Not yet.
It has trippy artwork. Check it out. It has crazy, just it's unexplainable. It's inexplainable. How do you pronounce Kakaduk? Kakaduk?
Good Kortok? Good Kortok, maybe? Yeah.
There was something for TSA agents and gate staff knew me by name. That's how you know they're there too often. That's back when I used to fly in Phoenix, from Phoenix to Burbank all the time. It was like that.
Tammy, what airline are you flying?
United. It's the only thing that flies in and out of Casper.
Okay.
Kakaduk?
Kakadok. Yeah.
Doc.
Yeah.
Yes, I see Duke. For people who don't like my accent, that's how I speak, okay?
Well, you might have gotten it right too.
I talk funny. No, I have a weird... I had really intense... I had intense speech therapy as a kid, so I speak this way for a very specific reason. My English is extremely... I speak this way for a reason, because I used to talk like this for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering, as I have 4 big blocks plus center stars. So now I have to wonder if I put an extra one in there.
Well, there's four of those 18-inch blocks, and then the 27-inch block, which is the center. And then we have 19, but I'm missing 3 blocks, so 3 blocks that I've repeated at the beginning. I'm going to put in this lower corner right here. No.
Katie,
No, I have 4.
I showed Jess the documentary about Lucifer
Yes.
and the Denver airport.
Yes.
So I've got a 45-minute layover one time, and then like barely an hour the next time. Yeah. So I mean, but that's what they booked us. I can't, I don't have any control over it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I get anxiety when people don't move off the plane. Like, I need to get off this plane. Like, if I know, and I look for anything below an hour, I won't do it, just because I've been stuck before in Washington, D.C. So
yeah. Well, I used to fly in and out of Denver all the time. Yeah. And Denver and Atlanta, if you don't have more than an hour between flights, you will miss your flight. It's not a matter of
Atlanta.
Well, it's also depending on what time of the day you fly in to Atlanta, and if any flights are behind, or if they're moving gates, and how far away your gates are.
That is something I don't miss. You guys totally are reminding me. I've seen flights of people getting off planes. I've seen, I could tell you horror stories. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. I patiently sit there. Unless I'm in the very front, I will sit there and let everybody go. Because I really don't. it's been rare where I've had connecting flights,
Mhm.
and so I'll sit there and let everyone get off the plane before I do.
Maybe
I
because
just
I
wanna
have
make
a
sure there's
service dog.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I just have to make sure there's enough space in there so I can grab a coffee if it's like between the gates and I can go use the restroom. Because I don't use the restroom on planes. I
I don't
will
want to either.
here to the diest end. I don't know how I would do it over 5 hours. But nope.
What are you gonna do when we fly to the UK?
Well, I'll probably have to, but I'll sleep. If I sleep, I can hold it.
No
And I won't drink it.
way.
I won't drink anything. How long is the flight
Like
from
10
like
hours.
to there?
Yeah,
It's like
like
10
10.
hours.
Yeah, it's a really long flight to Europe from here.
The
Well,
ocean, the Earth is 75% ocean. When
it
we
is.
like as human beings, and I didn't when I went to Alaska, I didn't realize how big Alaska was.
Mhm.
Like, so when you fly over the ocean, it's bigger than you think. Hawaii is 4 hours behind us. It takes forever to get to Hawaii from LA, and it's a straight shot.
Um, from what was I looking
Hey,
at?
Lisa, hello, 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 greatest.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah,
I mean, it's
we
a
are
5 hour
struggling.
flight from Atlanta to Burbanks. So, because I've done that once with you. So,
Just make sure when you're flying internationally, you have to be at the airport checked in before an hour before your departure. You can't
I
just.
check in before I even get to the airport because I don't have any bags to check. I just go right through to security. I don't go
International, you still have to be on the premises.
international. Oh, I
Yeah.
think it's like 3 hours now. That's what they're recommending.
Is it now? Yeah. It used to be an hour. And like if you weren't in the airport at whatever that cutoff time was, an hour before your flight, they would tell you that you can't fly.
Mhm.
Like they wouldn't even check you in.
Cynthia,
Drugs for flying, and I get help. And I get help to get me to the gates unaccosted and in a seat forward of the wing. Okay,
Me too.
unaccosted is one of the reasons I quit flying. I got tired. I got tired of being searched. And the funny thing is, I wouldn't even get searched half the time, and I was still tired of it.
I get searched every time.
That was what makes me laugh every time you say that. Do you know it? Like,
Only in Vegas they don't search me. I have proven that.
honestly, I only got searched 10% of the time, and I've flown everywhere. 10%, maybe 10%. So there's something they see in you that makes them want to search you, and they're like, oh, let this guy go. Let this guy go.
You just want to touch me. I totally get it. I want to be touched too. So anyway, Cynthia, what's the closest airport that you fly out of? May I ask?
For Virginia or Oklahoma?
So, because your husband just flew last week. So, what airport did he fly out of?
Now, when he flies business, he'll fly out of Lynchburg. But
Okay.
when he flies personal, he'll drive to Raleigh and fly
Oh.
from Raleigh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we used to do Richmond, but he likes to drive to Raleigh better than Richmond, so he goes there now. But
Yeah.
we fly Southwest
Mhm.
out of Raleigh.
Yeah,
and
I do too.
American is the only one that flies out of Lynchburg.
Okay.
So, and it's usually a couple $100 more for flying. So,
Mhm.
so it costs him less in gas to drive to Raleigh.
It amazes me though that how much less you guys pay for like tickets and stuff. Because when I look up tickets, they're crazy, and when Twin McTwin looks up tickets, it's like, oh, $200, $300 for flight. I have a weird question, Cynthia.
Mhm.
When your husband was in my area, did he notice how high the prices were?
Yes, yes. He was floored at the prices. And I
Wow.
told him, I said, yeah, William talks about how it's like 3 times more fast food than it is here.
We call it Disneyland prices. We pay Disneyland prices for everything. Everything is what you would pay at a state fair or an amusement park.
Yeah, it's crazy. He was shocked at how much he he paid for a meal just for himself. And I don't remember where he said he went, but it was like $80 or something like that.
That's why I'm so excited to go out of town, because it's much more affordable to go out of town than anything around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My pizza place with tip, it's usually like $105
For just the two of you or for three of you?
for my mom, my son, and I. Well, I'll get a big pizza. They'll like one of them will get a calzone. They both get separate salads because they can't share. And then me and my mom end up sharing a salad, and my son eats a whole antipasta to himself.
Yeah.
But like for like 2 salads, some sort of pasta, and a calzone, and it's a big pizza. It's not a small pizza, but it's $80.
Shoot.
And then I always tip at least 20.
Mhm.
And like I asked one day, I was like, you guys are awesome. You always bring the pizza fast. And this young kid was like, you have no idea. We're fighting each other to come to your house.
Oh.
Because if you bring food to me and it's sizzling, I'm gonna tip you heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So they love me.
That's funny.
And they know you by name.
I live so close to the neighborhood. If I made a left, the pizza place is there. If I make a right, the Savers is down. Like if I go to the main boulevard, it's so close. The pizza place is before the Burger King that I magically went to one day while I was in a Zoom meeting. Came
Yep.
back, people were like, you got food? Like went through a full drive-through and everything.
Goodness.
It's close. It is close. Which the Saver kids have no idea how much they're gonna see me. They're not ready. They're not ready. They have no idea.
And what is Savor?
An extremely clean and well put together and more and it's a extremely clean and well put together Goodwill. Organized, clean. The Sabers out here is just like the one in Vegas.
And it's not overpriced like Goodwill.
It is they're overpriced. Like
Oh, are they? Okay.
but inflation has caught up with everyone. Like in this, I used to always say in this economy, but it's true. In this economy, everything just costs more money, you know? And that's why a lot of people no longer shop at the Goodwill, because there's no difference between going to Old Navy and going to the Goodwill.
Wow.
In Old Navy, at least you get all new stuff.
Yeah, in Goodwill, you're getting used and you're paying just as much right now.
And so, and they don't get me wrong. Like there's this one thrift store I go to. When I bought all that linen a couple trips ago, everything was 50 cents. And I bought a huge quilt, and I bought that gold material I made the shacket with.
Yeah.
And I was, walking in the car laughing because, you don't pay 50 cents for anything anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great
Good
day.
night, Lisa.
Well, good night, Lisa. Or good morning, Lisa. She's up.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the-
Well, it is morning.
But I miss those deals. So there are still really good deals out there. You just have to hunt. Like when I go shopping for groceries, I buy fish at a certain place, I buy meat at a certain place.
Yeah.
I just don't walk in the store and blindly purchase stuff because I'm always looking for a deal.
Mhm.
Here, in Oklahoma, I don't know about Lynchburg yet or Virginia yet, but in Oklahoma, we had stores like, with the name Savers, it would be a grocery store.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
so when you pointed out the fabric that you got at Savers, I'm like, they sell fabric at a grocery store?
Yeah, those grocery stores are in North Carolina too.
I've never heard of Fred Meyers was like that in the 50s and 60s in the Pacific Northwest. They would sell fabric and stuff, much like Harrods in Ireland. They sold everything. But I don't know if they do anymore. I bet you could probably get some fabric at Fred Meyers, but someone in the Pacific Northwest is like, no, they don't do that anymore. It's going to be strange with this new thrift store. And now the Goodwill is going to go back to being abandoned. So it's going to be great when I go there and no one's there again.
Oh, hopefully they'll have a machine or two.
It's hip.
Mhm.
It's hip to thrift where I'm from. And I laughed so hard. My son rolled his eyes when I told him this because I went to Savers. I had to go get gas. I just came down the hill. I went to Savers and I look and it's nothing but teenagers in there. Nothing but teenagers or 20-year-olds. And the funny thing, they're all wearing Jenkos.
Mm-hmm.
They're all wearing baggy pants. It made me laugh. And I felt like the old man because I was in the linen section and the fabric section. And I didn't even go to the jacket or anything. Well, their idea of a medium, a small, and a large is much different than my idea of a. Because I went the extra large section, and I'm like, I couldn't get this over my arm. Why is this here? Why is this here? This is not the extra large section. All right, we've been going for a while. We've gone around Jupiter twice. It is Monday, but it's the holiday week. It's the holiday.
Yay!
I know.
I'm excited.
No school this week, y'all.
Yeah.
So I don't
Some baby.
I get some
Yeah, a
decent.
couple days.
I actually have been trying. I've been getting some decent sleep too.
It's good.
Well, it's like vacation is like. I have a very specific sleep schedule, but when my son's off, I can add an extra hour to sleeping, and it's life changing.
Extra sleep is wonderful, isn't it?
Oh, it makes me a little bit perkier, just a little bit. But Tammy, thank you so much for joining.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me.
As always, Cynthia. Thank you so much. Thank you, seriously.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
And now that we know your card secret, we all want to know. We need you to teach us. I'm a lonely student in the classroom. I'll sit front row and shut my mouth. I promise. I promise.
We're gonna make videos.
Oh, we are?
We're gonna make our first video when we come back. I'm gonna come hang out with you. We're saying you can do this. Just a simple card. We'll get it going.
Okay.
We'll get your channel rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I collect old Scientific Americans. Can I make just a giant collage of satellites and planets and all kinds of weird stuff?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. And 20 McTwin for those planets. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Auntie Ellen, I'm so glad that you made a live thing. Seriously, you come through on the replay. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
And I have to say this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Absolutely. It's great to see you smile, Cynthia. Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
It is.
Have I not been smiling or something lately? Have I been exhausted to smile lately?
Moving is awful.
Oh, it is.
It's there's no other way to even if you're happy about it, if it's a positive thing, it's awful.
Oh yeah. My
It's
advice
exhausting.
is not to move. I mean, I've had 3 packages that through USPS go back to the sender because I did not put in a forwarding address. So they're not delivering my mail to my address here.
Oh, no.
See,
I didn't know that I would have that problem. It's been over 20 years since I've had to fill out a forwarding address form or anything. I don't know what the rules are and how strict they've gotten and everything. But if it's got my name on it and this address, they send it back to the sender because I'm not officially on this address with the U.S. Postal Service.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah.
awful. My house, you could write any name in my last name, they'll put it in my mailbox. At my
Yeah. So I've been watching the tracking on these packages, and they come to Roanoke, and then they turn right around and go back to where they came from.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I took care of it today at the post office, but I was like, just don't move, people. Just don't move.
That's what she told me.
Don't put yourself in this headache.
Oh, that would
I-
drive me crazy.
I do not blame you for that.
We will
I
be
know.
back
I
at it
have
on.
Christmas gift stuff, Christmas stuff to make Christmas gifts with coming, and
Oh, I would.
going back to Utah.
Oh no.
Mhm.
When we, you know what? I would be on the telephone because I am a professional Karen.
Oh, the places are sending them back UPS instead. They're gonna, or FedEx. So
good.
I will get it this time, but I didn't know that until after the third package was on its way back, and I realized that I wasn't going to get that one either.
Oh my goodness.
We will be back at it on Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great week. Happy Thanksgiving week to those celebrating, to those not. Enjoy your week. We will see everyone on Wednesday. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.